Hey y'all, what is going on? Welcome to the No Filter Podcast. We are on. I thought we was on episode 13. We on episode 12.
So 12. It
Yeah,
would
because
have
we didn't do episode 12.
it would have been 13, but you decided to take an
Oh,
extra.
for real? Oh
Yeah,
man, I'm
because
putting
you ain't
episode 13.
no,
Well,
we
we
supposed
on episode
to
12.
use.
Yes, Jacob. Let me know if you want to hop on. I can DM you the link because I told you I want you to get on here. Yes, y'all. What's going on? I thought we was on episode 13. I don't know what's going on with me. Shit just be running all together. But how is everybody doing today? I appreciate y'all for tuning in. It's been what, 2 weeks? I ain't come on last week and the week. No, I did do the week before. I did Tuesday.
Yeah, so it's only been a week.
All right. All right, I got you. Just hit me when you're ready and I'll send you the link. What's going on? How y'all feeling though?
Everything cool on mine.
What's going on with you, Diamond?
Yeah, everything good. Everything good. No complaints.
All right, yeah, I got you. Yeah, that's what's up. So it's a lot going on. I don't know if it got to do with retrograde grade or the full moon, but it's a lot going on this week. And it's only Monday. They didn't kill PNB Rock. Yeah, smoking your hookah. I know that's right. I told y'all get y'all hookah, y'all bottles, all of that, because we gonna talk some shit. But yeah, man, they killed PNB Rock, and I feel bad. I only know one song he sung, but that shit got to me. I don't know if it's because I'm an empath or what. And then like the people is going off on his girlfriend and shit like that, saying she shouldn't have posted the location. I mean, granted, she shouldn't have, but shit. Sometimes we don't people don't be thinking. Not saying that it's okay, but he don't give me street nigga. He don't give me that he gotta watch. You feel me? His back. And this is me. I don't know. I don't know this man, but this is just me speaking on what I observe. He don't give me street nigga or he need to watch his back or nothing like that. But I just feel bad, and the fact that somebody took their phone out to record and actually post footage of that man taking his last breath, that is so it's fucked up to me. It's very fucked up to me. That's not cool. Like this society, it's fucked up. Like people do shit for views and likes and to go viral. That man got a child or probably children. I just know of one, but he probably got kids. He got family, and y'all really posted that, and that's gonna be the last thing that they see of that man. That's fucked up. I don't like these people. I don't like it here no more. I don't like it. Yeah, it's sad. Like, why would they post that? That's that man last moment. And the fact that it's actual certified blogs, like posting pictures of him laying on the floor and shit like that, that's not cool. Because had it been one of your family members, it'd be an uproar.
That's the only time when it matters.
Yeah, like when shit hit home, that's when everybody, wanna have some shit to say and fall out and say, "Oh, that's not right," and this, that, and the third. But when shit don't hit home, it's you feel me? It's no limits. Y'all just do whatever to get fucking clout or get a follow or share or go rival. That shit is fucked up. Like people don't have no morals at all.
That's the same way how when the niggas found the girl in the car did, and he posted her because he wanted to
What?
go. And everybody been sent, and they been sending the video around and shit like that. But you could
Where
see
that
in the
was at?
video that Shorty had a gunshot wound in the side of the head.
What?
Like she was slumped over in the passenger seat, but you could already tell just by
Is
looking at
she?
the video that she got shot in the head.
That was
Like,
here.
yeah, that happened here. When it went on when it's on the joint on Murder Inc. where they say the girl was found in the car dead.
I don't
Is
follow Murder Inc.
Yeah, well, there's a video going around that the nigga that he was trying to scare her, thinking she was asleep, but the whole time she was dead. So then he went around like the other side, like the driver's side, and recorded it.
Mm,
And then once he uploaded the video, that's all it take. Motherfucker screen recorded, send it to
right,
this
right.
part. Now it's viral, but at the end of the day, it's like, yo, you posted something, and instead of you calling the police and letting them take control of the scene or let ambulance get here, you posted a video. So 9 times out of 10, before police could even notify this girl next to Ken, they already know, damn, she did, just off the fact that
Yep, a
you
fucking
posted this video.
video.
Yeah, and then the fact that, like I said, you could see that that girl got shot in the head. So it's like, motherfuckers be so quick to hop on the social media and get a like and go viral.
Mm-hmm.
They don't be thinking. And
They
even
do anything for clout.
trying to go viral can get you your ass lined or get you jammed up in some shit, because it's like everybody don't take shit the same way.
Facts.
So somebody might feel a certain type of way, like, dang,
Right. That's somebody's daughter, somebody's mother,
oh,
somebody's niece,
person
somebody
posted,
like this is somebody's family member. And the fact that you thought it was cool. All right, Jacob, I'm ready to send it to you now. The fact that you thought, oh, I can't send it to you. Oh, I can message you on Facebook. The fact that somebody would think that was cool to even post that, I just hate it.
and then
I
like
just hate everything about how society is today.
with the PNB Rock situation, it's like y'all go inside a fucking a waffle spot. Like it's y'all. Even if you wanted to rob the nigga, you couldn't wait till the nigga come back outside. Or
Yep.
it's like, I don't look at that as like an opportunity, or even look at it like, oh, they caught him lacking. You ain't catch,
Hmm.
because in that situation, it shouldn't even occur.
Fact.
Once you walked up to the table, you seen him and his lady, him and his child. Because I think his daughter was with him too.
What?
Yeah, I think his daughter was with him when he got shot today.
Wow.
Like,
Mm-mm-mm.
nothing in your mind is telling you like, I'm gonna
Yo,
wait this.
these niggas, they want clout so bad that they'll do anything for it, yo. They
Then
don't care.
the thing about it is, it's like, yeah, why you out here on the streets running around with that pistol operating how you operate? Yeah, you tough as shit. But then if you get jammed up and you go behind that wall, all that pistol shit out the window. And if
Yep.
you really a nigga that can stand on his own too, prison time gonna be hard for you.
Hmm.
And now
They
you
be
gonna
having these people in these streets gassing them up to do dumb
right.
shit, throw their
Now
life away.
gonna be somebody bitch. A nigga gonna talk you out your ass over it.
Yes, it's crazy and it's so sad. Like it's so sad. Like that man was only 30 years old.
He was 30, and then it's like, it's a thing of, but also when you start to reach a certain level of success, or people start to know you on a certain level of success, niggas need to understand you need to start putting proper security in place.
Yeah, you
Once,
gotta move different. Hey, Big Jacob,
right,
what's
once
going
they start
on?
classifying you as like a celebrity or an important motherfucker, you start getting a certain amount of money, followers, this,
Yeah,
that. You
you
gotta
gotta
start.
start moving different. Cause
Yeah,
people be haters. People
Yep.
that's
be you don't have to not do. You can just be who you are. And a lot of motherfuckers envy because people gravitate towards you. People, you feel me, just like you in general as a person. And people be haters. Oh no, this nigga ain't ready to come in my hood. Like it at some point, like the shit, it gotta stop. Like we too old for that.
Well, I think we only too old for people who know that we not young. You know what I mean? Like
Yo, don't
a
come
lot
over
of,
here.
you know,
Is
a
you
lot of.
making the baby bottle?
I am. Look. I'm gonna
Yo,
focus
this
twenty
is
four
what life
seven,
has
man.
come to.
Huh?
Look, I said, is this is what life comes to?
That's what it is, man. Like, listen,
Oh, I'm sorry. Jacob is my old coworker, and he turned into like a big brother, yo. This is Jacob. Jacob, this is Diamond and Avery. These two is always with me every week.
what's going on, y'all?
But
Nice
I
to.
just
Going
wanted
on?
Jacob. I wanted Jacob to hop on because he is funny as fuck, y'all know I like to laugh, and he can hold a conversation. I think he can hold with us, and he gonna make us laugh.
Man, I appreciate it. Nice to meet y'all and everything. Big Bre, thank you for having me, baby.
No, thank you for having me on.
Let's
Thank you for having
go.
me on. Yes, yes, yes. We used to cut up real bad at Happiness, y'all.
Man, I still do. Now, but like it's crazy though because you know it used to be what 60-year-olds, 70-year-olds look down at what 20-year-olds and be like, look, you can't wait to be my age and everything because then you're gonna see something, you're gonna know to cut out all the simple stuff and leave all the stupid stuff alone. But now it's like people our age are telling people younger than us the same thing that people who are 50 and 70 used to tell us because that life expectancy just isn't there anymore.
Right.
And I think you're right, especially when it comes to this new way of getting famous, social media, chasing clout and everything. Like for every platform that comes out, it seems to be one dumbass challenge after another that results in people getting hurt and everything like that. But also, I think you're absolutely right as well. Where it's like when you move different, you got to make moves different. When you reach that certain platform, you got to keep people around you that's going to move in your best interest. Like it's cool to be like, I hold things on my own, but the world is way bigger than us individually. So
Right.
absolutely right. And it's like in my city, I'm this. I can go to your city and be that, but at the end of the day, it's you in someone else's city, you in your city, and people get paid, to watch your back. You got nothing to
Yeah.
anything like that by, you know, being smart. It don't mean you soft. That's what security.
Right. Yeah. And that's where people get it fucked up at. They think that moving smart is being a bitch or a whore, they scared. No, when you got shit to lose, like at some point we all did reckless and dumb shit. But when you grow up and start building and trying to build a foundation and start a family and you at that your peak of your career or whatever you got going on, you just gotta be smart. Cause when I get rich, I'm not even gonna be living here. I speak my shit into existence, y'all. When I get rich,
Okay.
like I know like I'm not a out there type person anyway. But
Yeah.
I just know like even down to certain people I know I'm not even really gonna be able to, you feel me, associate myself with because you're guilty by association.
Of course.
I always say that you're guilty by association and if a person can't get to who they want to get to, they're gonna get to that next closest thing, especially if they know that person care, you feel me, about you or like you feel me. So at some point we just gotta start thinking.
But it's no rules no more either. Remember, like
Exactly
you know,
not.
Right.
it used to be like even that level of thinking that was a no. You know what I mean? Like for
Mm,
people who made people disappear, people who one look can strike the fear in the biggest person. You know what I mean? Those
mm,
are no longer carried anymore. Like look at how many little kids get xed out and everything like that, and like someone's mother. Like it's even to the point where it's like it's kind of known that if you really have beef with somebody, like it would behoove you to let your people know, hey, when I pass, don't even come to my funeral. You know what I mean?
right, right. Yeah, that shit crazy.
It's way different out here. Way different. I tell you what
Yep.
else is different. Similar about to be on site with me. I tell you that. It's
Talk to him. Khan said, yo, Shorty dumb as fuck for putting his location out. He already had troubles in LA. I mean, we can say that, but we still
Uh,
can't judge.
you can it is confirmed because if you look at the interview that he did with academics last week, he already said that niggas in the gang had approached him when he was out and about. They was in some like they was out shopping. Niggas ran down on him, threw up their
So is
set.
he in the gang or no?
I don't know if he was in a gang, but these niggas was in a gang and they said whatever they said to him. And it's a thing of he got the fuck out of there. Like he felt like shit was ready to go left.
Right.
He had his girl and his daughter with him. So it's like even in that situation, if they ran down on you and you got your lady and your child with you and they still didn't care to that point, you should have had 24-hour protection around you and your family just for that situation
Hmm.
because niggas already showed you that they didn't give a fuck who you had with you. Your mother could have been sitting there cutting your eggs. They still would have did what they did.
Right.
So niggas gotta be smart. Like I say, once you get money and you get a certain level of success, you gotta move with protection. And if you don't want the security, you got to carry the pistol on you or whatever. And it's
or
like,
stay out the way.
That
but
part too.
you can't even really stay out the way, because at this point he would have had to stay in the house, because being
That's what I mean. Then you don't you don't need to be at Roscoe's, in LA. Right? Because there's is a little bit of gang activity around these parts, and you know what I mean? This is
It's just crazy though.
you know
Like
what I'm saying?
you can't even live your life.
and that's the thing. And then you also
Your life gotta change though. When your tax bracket change, your life gotta change
but
That's
because your
true.
life has changed.
you also gotta take his age into effect too.
Yeah, he's young.
He only 30, so he ain't reached that full wisdom potential yet.
Mm-hmm.
And probably didn't have them older niggas around him to really tell him like, yo, you moving funny, or somebody
Right.
to up like, hey, you can't move like that no more, or you
Mm-hmm.
can't
Right.
such and such, or tell your lady stop posting everything y'all do. It was
Right.
no that you needed to post some fucking waffles, like them flat ass waffles. Nobody needed to know.
Yeah, and what was crazy, they was out eating prior to being there, and she didn't post the other stuff. Like she
Yeah, so
didn't post the location to nothing else.
nobody had to know that y'all was out eating them flat ass waffles, and I'm sure that shit they probably wasn't even tasting like no. So it's
Yeah,
like,
they not that good.
And
yeah,
she took the post down.
yeah, of course you want to take it down, because now everybody in your ass like, oh, you set them up, because that's how it looked, and it
That's
looked like you
look.
learn for people to speculate when you
Yeah.
post and then you delete it. If she would have left it up there, they probably would have
Right.
just asked, because it's like, all right, well, you did leave it up there, and y'all just happen to be, caught wrong place, wrong time. But the fact that you went there and took it down, shit, even the detective's gonna look at it like,
Right.
so
Like why did you take it
post it,
down?
take it down, like,
I don't.
I didn't even think about it like that. Yeah,
I
I
don't
didn't think
want to
about it like that.
automatically assume. I'm just. I don't know. She probably just
She
scared as
young
fuck.
too. I'm saying she
Yeah,
young
she
too.
probably like, oh my gosh, like we can't just straight automatically bash her. Like now,
I,
I know with some females out here that set niggas up, stuff like that. But I don't think she would get nothing out of that.
I'll say this. If y'all get a chance and y'all look at academics, when he did his interview with academics, the way
Mm,
he spoke on Shorty, she was never on point.
Mm.
It was like when he was when the first situation happened, and she was with him, he told her like, yo, she was driving, he like, yo, it's time to go. She don't want to stop shopping. If this man then told you it's time to go because shit ain't sitting right, it ain't, then you
right,
Yeah,
know you got a child with him.
yeah,
I shouldn't have to say it more than once, or I shouldn't have to say it to a point that I'm serious and I'm not playing and like, let's go. Once I say let's
right.
go, that's what it
That's
is.
it. Yeah.
It ain't terms of I'm trying to be here. I see something that you don't see. So to
Fact.
get out this situation, let's go. Like, but it goes to show you, when you don't really know the person that you're dealing with, and they don't know how to handle your success just as much as you probably don't know how to handle your success, you leave yourself open for these type of things to happen.
Right.
It could be very well she didn't have nothing to do. She probably didn't set him up. Only thing she did was post a picture. And then
Mm-hmm.
I and well, you're not supposed to post your locations, this, that, and the
But
third. Or
see, that's the thing that bothers me. Like, first of all, now everybody's so street smart.
no, but it's
Now
not.
don't nobody post their what's up, Cool Rod? What's up, Chris? Now everybody don't
Hey,
post their
what's up?
location
Who?
till after they
What's up?
leave.
Who? What's up? Who you said?
Cool Rod.
Okay, that's a shout to Cool Rod. I thought that's what you said.
But
he
I'm
he he on my Instagram live.
the
Okay.
thing about it. This is the thing, though, right? That apply. That don't post your location, this, that, and the third.
So after you already gone.
That applies to motherfuckers that's living a street life.
Right,
Guy.
but see, it's people that's not even in the
That,
streets. Yeah, I know the yes, the fuck you do.
that don't apply to a motherfucker that go to work every day, come home, mind they bit. That don't apply to you, because you ain't beefing with nobody. If some shit happens,
I'm gonna get Diamond to send it to you. Diamond, can you shoot Cool Rod the link?
Uh, I'm ready to post it right now.
If some shit happened to you while you out and you not in no streets, you ain't beefing with nobody, you just happen to be at the wrong place at the wrong time, and shit went left before you could get yourself out of there. That's all that. A lot of the street shit apply. A lot of the street rules apply to street niggas or motherfuckers at streets. Regular civilians, that shit don't apply to them because you don't have their same problems. Unless you get caught in a crossfire or something, or a nigga use you as a shield because they ain't trying to get shot. And you know that happens a lot too. Motherfuckers, you want to chill down on the block with your little homeboy. Whole time I told you they did some cruddy shit earlier. You sit steps with it now. This nigga use you as a bulletproof vest.
Yep.
And you done got shot 19 times and he ain't got grazed not once.
Not 19.
That's how it be. And then you like, dang.
19? No. It's such a specific number.
Right. I'm like, damn, not 19.
But those be the numbers though. When you look at the headlines,
19.
So sitting hit 27 times, such and such shot. 59.
Damn, we went from 19 to 27.
Yo, okay, they might have shot that many times, but I don't think they got hit that many times.
Right.
Sheesh.
19 times. I mean, you was like Scarface. You was like, I take all your fucking bullets. I don't give a No, it wasn't like that.
I get the link in the comment.
Yeah, links in the comment. If anybody want to join the show, they could join the show. You can have your camera on, or you can turn your camera off. Don't matter.
Yeah. It be your own niggas that see you moving and look at you like a target, being in the street and not don't mean. I mean, that's true. Listen,
yeah, I guess it used to be like that. It used to be a code. Now it's just anybody is, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I've dealt with somebody in the street, Jacob, you know, and
you dealt with somebody in the street.
Yeah, and I had
them tattoos she got. You damn straight she did.
Oh wow! I didn't know.
I had to live a certain way.
Yeah.
Like I never posted him.
Yeah.
Like certain shit I just didn't do. So it's just like, what's up, BJ? Or BJ on Instagram Live. Certain shit you just can't do, and it's sad. But when you live that lifestyle, but I didn't know he was a thug. Conway
I didn't know he was a thug.
Yeah, Conway said he had problems in LA. So what the hell was going on?
He had prior shit going. That's why I say if you look at the academics, if you look at DJ Academics interview, he already spoke on that he felt like some shit was going to happen to him, and this interview was just.
That's what PNB Rock said.
That's what he said. So it's like.
When was this interview?
This interview was last week.
People can feel when they get ready to die. They can feel that shit.
I don't even feel like he felt like he was ready to die. I just felt like he felt like some shit was ready. And then I say the one incident had happened where they ran down on him, but he was able to get himself up out of there. But if you
come on here and ask him that, that's not what we doing.
If
you said Shake and Bake was lit. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's shit. That's he's This our new street guy. Oh yeah. Jacob, wait till you see her new street guy.
Oh yeah,
she got a new street guy. This not him right here. He gonna come on a little bit later. He a little bit lighter. But then
he said he can't make it.
Oh, he said he can't make it. Okay.
He sent me a picture of him at Shake and Bake. Come on.
Yeah.
I thought he was riding his bike up Drew Hill Park. No, he wasn't supposed to be up there. He ready to have up Drew Hill Park
on the back. What's going on, Cool Rod?
What up? What's going on?
Long time no see.
Yeah. I've been chilling.
Where you been at?
I was chilling, you know what I'm saying, working out. I got allergies pretty bad, so you know.
No, you too?
Yeah,
mine hit hard today. Like I couldn't do anything. Like I was done.
Yeah, it's that time of year, so
Yeah.
y'all sound pretty bad. I'm trying to
So
clear it up,
maybe that's
but
why my daughter, because she got allergies. I'm thinking she's sick, but it might just be her allergies
Oh,
too.
it's real. It's
Yeah,
real, especially in the black community, man. It's fucking
Not
real.
the black community.
Cause
Oh
we
my
don't go
God.
to the
What's going
doctor, so
on?
someone else got it, and then you figure, oh yeah, it's the same shit that happened to me. I got it too. Yeah, it's allergies. It's shit real now. Yeah.
now we would say allergies disproportionately hit the black community.
Yes. Hey,
You know,
Cool.
it's crazy.
So Cool. What's going on, Cool? You hopping on? So
yeah, I
how
think
do
I'm.
you feel
Yeah.
about this PNB Rock thing?
You know what? I'm very shocked, and it's funny because I was thinking about him just last week because he was on $1 million worth of game with Gillian Wallow with King Vaughn like last year, and I was thinking about him because PNB, if I'm not mistaken, he's from Philly, but that's like a certain like little gang acronym, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
really?
Of course, PNB stands for like post no bills. However, he was a nice guy. He sounded good on records, but he was into some a little bit of dumb shit on the side there. You know what I'm saying? Because they was speaking about how last year he was posting, assault weapons on his Instagram and stuff like that. Yeah, so he was down with King Vaughn. So, like I said, he was affiliated, but it's just sad that he went out like that. And I never saw that coming in 1,000 years.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
Very much so.
It's and like I said, I don't want to speak because I don't know him personally, but like I said, he could have been living a whole lifestyle that we knew. You feel
Oh
me?
yeah, like I said, believe me, he dibble and dabble in the dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? I
Mm-hmm.
mean, these things, we talk about these rappers being indicted and everybody. Look, the people that are going after is doing dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? I
And
mean, like,
see, I'm listening. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
so PNB Rock. I mean, and I'm so sorry that it happened to him. And to me, it reminds me of Pop Smoke. Same thing,
Mm-hmm.
share
So,
location. You know what I'm saying? Guys came in there, excuse me, and did him up. And this right here, I'm here that his girlfriend's in location.
Right.
Guys came through, minutes later, and it did him up. And so
Mm-hmm.
it's very sad that these East Coast rappers are going to the West Coast getting killed. And right now, they're saying it's somewhat of a no-fly zone, for East Coast rappers going to LA because LA is not playing around at all.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I'm
what
saying?
I
I'm
keep
not I'm not
hearing.
I'm not saying that Shorty set him up. How it went
Right.
down is like he was in the wrong place at the wrong time. It's just sad.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing we can do about it.
And then a lot of people were saying like the Waffle House that he was at, that was the most ratchetest one that you could be at.
well, I mean,
Yeah.
he was in South Central. Like, there ain't too much non-ratchet shit in South Central. I mean,
Sure.
the whole movie South Central was ratchet as shit. Even
Right.
the shits they didn't film, shit was out of control.
But another thing, because I be seeing people like, people get all of this money and they still do dumb shit. What people fail to realize is they was regular. Well, celebrities are regular people to me anyway, but they were regular people before they even hit fame. So whatever they was doing prior to them, you feel me, becoming a rapper or whatever it is, they was already in that shit. It ain't, oh, I got this amount of money or I'm this person that the shit stops. No, you keep going. They gotta keep being in that shit. Whether it's a gang, whatever they had going on prior to them being who they is or who they are or what they was, that shit still keep rolling. That's not something that you can just get out of.
Well, I think one of the most prolific examples of that was like Mike Vick.
Oh,
Like,
hi, TT.
I don't usually have my little baby on live, but she wilding tonight. She trying to get in. The last time she was on live, and now she want to be on here. She better chill
Cause
out.
she know her favorite aunt is right here.
Yeah, and you. So yeah, it's real chill. But
Oh,
no, like
somebody chuckling a little too hard.
That was funny.
look at the
Somebody
screen fat.
chuckling.
Like, is it
And
you?
right.
Is it you? But like, yo, you remember when that Mike Vick thing went down? The world was like, oh, y'all coming after a black man and all this other stuff. Like, yo,
Wait a
wait a
minute,
minute,
we
hold
talking
on,
about the
bro.
Doug
You didn't
situation, right?
you didn't work your whole career, your whole life to get to where you at in life. You know what I mean? Waking up, going to sleep, football, football, football. School, football. Life, football. NFL draft and all this other stuff, and you making millions of dollars, and you get arrested for dog fighting. Like, damn, you don't have shit else to do with your time but dog fighting.
You gotta think about it though. Dog fighting to the black community is a sport, just like racing horses to the white community is a
No,
sport.
don't say to the black community because I never condoned that shit.
Never not
What,
one.
what dog fighting?
Fuck yeah.
Oh,
Why would you want to see?
you own a Yorkie, so of course you probably wouldn't.
I don't care if I own. I don't care if I own a big ass pit or Great Dane or a Cane Corso.
Not a Great Dane.
I don't want to see no
I mean,
animals hurt each other.
come on,
Look,
Bree.
I
You see
think
what
about
you know what he's saying. You can't act like dog fighting is not a part of the
it's not.
black. Even if you don't condone it, it's there.
Deep. It's not really that deep. It's all the same. It's just the same as what boxing, football, basketball. It's a sport. It's just with two animals.
Yeah.
Just that happened that when this one animal lose, he just his last day.
I mean, my thing is about that, and I have a dog, right? But okay, why is it that we say okay, UFC is fine, bare knuckle boxing, that's fine,
I don't even like
boxing
that.
is fine. Oh, but if you have two dogs fight, that's where I draw the line.
Because
like,
the dogs be killing
we
each other.
condone humans doing it, but dogs is, I mean,
They don't be trying to
But
kill
dogs
each other. Them dogs
and
be
dogs
trying to
don't-
kill each other.
Cut it out.
she, whatever you Grace say, she don't agree with it. She don't agree with that shit.
Hey, Bree.
Stop.
Hey, Bree.
Yeah.
Get back to what you were saying about being involved in something and trying to get up and not changing. And that reminds me of the situation with Quando Rondo. If you guys know about him, the rapper.
Yeah.
Right now, he supposedly turned in his blue flag saying, hey, I don't want to be a Crip no more. And his boy's like, nah, man, only way out here is death, homie. You know what I'm saying? You in it, you in it. You see
Yeah,
me? So
What he
yeah.
saying? Who? I heard that name before. Who he with?
He
Is
wrote
that
Little
that
Cat.
King Von? That's King Von homeboy.
Is he?
I don't know if he.
I
Right,
I don't think he was
who's
King
Rondo
Von.
Rondo?
I don't think
He kind of moving those circles.
I think he's from out that way, but I don't think he was.
I forgot, but he's in that kind of like that cliquish kind of deal. But like I said, he was a Crip. As a matter of fact, his homie got killed in LA 2 weeks ago.
Right.
Yeah,
That was in the news.
Why he try to give his flag back, but it don't work like that.
Yeah, you can't hopscotch. Yeah, you can't hopscotch.
He signed to NBA YoungBoy.
Okay, there we go.
It don't work like that.
There we go.
Oh, he only 23.
That's it.
Yeah.
Y'all, we done made it when we start saying things like he only 23, he only
Right,
25.
I know, right?
Look, hands, yo, a round of applause. Can I talk? Round of applause to us.
Yeah.
Word.
He's 30. Oh, what's going on, Con?
What's up? How y'all doing, man?
How
What's
you
going
doing?
on?
I'm good. Cooling.
Thanks for
Listening
joining
to y'all.
today.
Y'all ready? I'm just listening
Yeah,
what y'all was saying for real.
Yes,
So what
what's
you
your
think about
take
the
on that?
PNB Rock?
Like I said, like for me, I don't know if she like I don't know your name, but I don't think it was deliberate. But she's never on point. Like when you're a person of that stature, like I don't give a fuck what it is. You wait till you leave Roscoe's. You know what I'm saying? Like and like to go back to what I was saying, like shit, like I used to play outside, but I don't no more. I ain't been outside in 15 years.
Right.
I got a good job and all that shit, but it's the way that certain niggas that you know say certain shit and you know what that code means. You can't post that shit. Like today, like there's no such thing as a code of honor. There's no such thing as Sandlot no more. Everybody trying to get $1 off that man. So when they see that, oh yo, I'm doing this, oh yo, how you get that media shit? Like they think I'm bigger than what I am, and I'm still sitting here. You know what I mean? Like so when they look at you bigger than what you are, you got to start moving differently, even if you're not where these people of celebrity are. So it doesn't matter street nigga or working nigga. Once you get a certain light into certain people's minds, you gotta change the way you do that shit. Like I said, when I go to New York, we was just at engine room. I didn't post that I was in engine room till I was on 95.
Mm.
And that's not because I have any beef in New York, none of this shit. But I know certain people that I know that hang with other people that I don't take that risk because they
Right.
might not do it, but they can send somebody else to come through to get my $5. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And they'll kill you just because you only got $45.
Yep.
And that shit, that shit crazy. But back to, I think yo came on talking about Quando Rondo. Man, that man can't drop no blue flag, bro. Can't to what he said because them boys is on his ass. Ain't no such thing as dropping a gang flag. Like you don't drop a gang flag. Like you have to be you don't drop that shit. Like I don't know
I
if nobody
ain't,
know about
I
that.
mean,
Like you just
you
don't
can
say
be,
I'm dropping my flag
yeah,
today.
you can't say that, but you can no longer be active. You can no longer be an active member.
No, no, no,
I
no,
ain't
no,
gonna
no.
hold you though. I ain't think people
He's
still
not old
in
enough to
games.
say that he's not active. You got to go through stages of that shit to be like, for people to agree that you can't do this no more. There's no dropping no flag. That's why he came back and said he gonna be a crip till he die by they block because them boys is on his ass.
Only way I'm about to say, only way he ain't gonna be active is if he dead or if he in witness protection. That's the only options he got.
Facts.
Got no other
Well,
options.
And even if you went witness protection, somebody might still get his ass.
but I'm still
Facts.
there for people that join gangs because a lot of motherfuckers that join gangs to me is bitches. Like I feel like they need a certain amount of protection because they be scared. But not,
It
and I'm not
depends.
speaking for
I
everybody.
think it's so many facets to it.
It
Yeah,
depends.
like
See,
Um,
like
not.
it depends on where they live
the
at.
culture
Depends
on
on
the
where they
East
grew
Coast,
up. Yeah,
the culture on the East Coast, a lot of that shit being most of the niggas that being on the I know here in Baltimore being gangs because they've been locked up. And them niggas don't
Right,
want
they
to
was
be food
scared.
in jail.
Everybody wants to
Yeah.
turn Muslim and shit like that. They be
yeah.
scared. They like shit. If I join this gang, I know if something
Niggas be
happen, I know
Christian.
what's gonna happen.
Niggas be going to Baptist church. Niggas was going to Jamal Brown church for a whole 10 years. Get locked up now, that nigga. I lie like a
And
motherfucker.
gang time. Yeah, that shit crazy.
Yeah.
I know
not,
somebody
not
personally like
Jamal
that.
Bryant Church.
Brian ain't got no
They
put.
a diamond. He always come back around, don't he?
Damn, not Jamal Bryant Church. I
I
just
said,
got my seats redid. I don't need to
Right.
have my fucking windows busted again from one of his partitioners.
Yo, that a diamond now. That's a gang.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
was on diamond. Hey,
T2,
yeah,
yeah.
That's a
T2.
They was
Hey,
big
giving us the
yo,
gang.
blues for
they
like
was on some
6 months.
cartel shit. Diamond said they broke in his car and stole his laptop and shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
I still went on
I
there because I
believe
had
it.
2 laptops.
but
I believe that shit.
That
he
shit is
I
crazy.
jail,
believe
right?
it.
They
And
said not my pastor.
Right. That's what they no, that is what they were saying.
That shit is crazy. That shit
I
is
Imagine
said
having that
something
crazy.
on
kind
the
of
show
soul,
about
though.
y'all, and I was in Walmart, and I got approached by a woman. Was like, "You need to watch your mouth. God gonna send you." I said, "Shit, your
What?
pastor gonna go before I go."
That part. That part. Look at
It's
Jacob.
mad
That
as
part.
shit.
This Jacob, I forgot to tell you, this is the No Filter podcast,
Yeah,
and
Yeah.
the name speaks for itself.
yeah.
So yeah, that's all I can say. Like we don't give a fuck. Well, I know I don't.
Yeah.
Whatever
Yeah, I
comes out,
definitely
that's
don't.
what comes out. Yeah, see, that's why Conway, he the perfect person that be hopping on here. Cool Rod too, cause he don't get no fuck. The whole podcast being against Cool Rod, he still gonna
Hit
talk this shit.
him with the Bob from accounting. Like I'm out of control. You're
There's
out of
no
control.
podcast
This
out of
whole damn
control.
podcast is out of control. I
Yes.
don't know,
Shit,
buddy.
she ain't lying. The first time I caught you the show, y'all was going on my man. Y'all was going in on my man. My man still stood his shit like, I don't give a damn what
Yeah.
you say. I said
That
what I
that
said. I said, yeah, that's what I
that
like, shorty.
that's why I like him on here, cause it's like he can even be telling me off. But I like that.
And he has.
All right, Diamond.
No filter, Bre.
But Diamond trying to start some shit though. My man
I
Cool
think
down there
he's
chilling, you know.
tight around his arm.
Cool.
The thing about Cool Rod is that Cool Rod has an opinion, and to your point, he'll stick to his opinion. You know, some people will buckle under pressure.
Right, not Cool Rod.
Yeah, not Cool. Yeah, so,
not Cool Rizzle.
Yeah, so definitely.
Hey, real quick, how's the water problem in Baltimore? Have you guys fixed that yet? The little
see how he throwing shots.
No, I'm concerned,
brother.
Hey, look, I don't have to worry about that. I'm on the east side.
Listen, the crazy thing
is,
everything is just fine.
You know, as he drank his water bottle. That's crazy.
That was the next topic on my list, so I'm happy that you asked about that.
Yeah,
it's given very much.
Hey, cool. Hey, cool. Hey, cool. I don't have to worry about that. I'm on the east side of town, yo.
What part of Baltimore? What part is it? It's on the West Baltimore.
West side, Anne Arundel County. West side, Anne Arundel County, Howard County.
It's everywhere. They
West and Southwest.
They just ain't telling people over east because they ain't got enough water bottles over there.
That's everywhere. Came from over east.
No. Y'all got your own Y'all got your own reservoir, my nigga.
That reservoir, like 2.
We got our own. We got our own. And we got our own.
Like, we got one more good sunny day before that reservoir dry out. Like for real, that shit done. It's turtles in there. They leaving. It's crazy. Yeah, listen, that's how much that water done gone down. Like
turtles, that's so random. This is my thing. Okay, they say the kids, and this is since 1992. Okay, when you're talking about the lead in the waters in the schools, right?
Mm-hmm. Man, that's what I said. I never had lead water in the school.
No, but listen. They stopped kids from. They was testing the water, and after 1992, they said that the lead was too high in the water in the school since 1992. Let's not act like the water pipes that go into the school is different than the water pipes that go into the house, or different than the water pipes going to your job. It's like, oh, this is the school water line. It's the same water.
Right.
It's the same water.
The only new pipes y'all got is the ones that they putting in now up there around Drew Hill Park. Everywhere.
Right. Everything else is the same pipes. So we all it's everywhere throughout the city.
That water.
Well, you gotta think about it, yo. You know the east side was getting new water pipes for like the last 6 years. That's why the pipes y'all seen outside the ground and shit, because they was putting the new water pipes underneath the ground.
Getting new pipes, right? But the water that they took from Drew Hill Park, they distributed it the two plants that they got left here in the city. So it's like you still got the same water, it just got split up.
It's over there in Massachusetts now. Y'all seen?
No, that the water ain't get that. Y'all, you know that Drew Hill Park shit. They putting the water underneath the ground.
East side is not safe, yo.
No, y'all putting the water underneath the ground.
Town is messed up.
Yeah, the
Harford Road messed up too.
The water go underground. So it go to the next.
No. You know where y'all got y'all how the water used to, how y'all water used to be outside over there at Drew Hill Park? It's containers underneath the ground, yo. Like it's containers underneath the ground where the water is at now. And that's why they preserve the water underneath of there, so they can put a little playground and all that shit on top of it.
All right, I'm gonna tell you some nasty shit. Okay, all they do is recycle the water. They just clean it. They dump some chemicals in it. They filter it out. I'm talking about just the toilet stuff, all of it.
Yeah,
right?
I've been to the plant before.
Same stuff.
Yeah.
So what happened is that with the E. coli is that some of the feces, they didn't take all the way out some of that water, and that's what it was. But it's the same water, east to west, whatever. It's the same water.
I've been drinking that shit anyway.
Somebody pick up a water bottle. Who got a water bottle?
Me.
All right. That's the same. That's the same water that come out your reservoir.
Facts. They just supposed to clean it or something. Yeah.
Difference is purified to a certain level, certain amount. That's the only.
Exactly. Yes. Just purified. Yeah.
Now is there?
All you really got to do with the water that come out your sink faucet is put a purifier on the end of it.
Correct.
That's the same thing when it come out your refrigerator. That water line that they connect from your sink to your refrigerator. Only difference is now when it's coming out this refrigerator is it got a purifier in there.
Right.
No, that
Yeah,
refrigerator
that's why
water.
I come up. That's why I come up. That's why I come up orange
Yeah,
when you
that
touch that shit.
refrigerator water ain't
I
right.
just want to know how I can turn that red light out on my filter. 'Cause my shit must be malfunctioning. It's been red ever since I got it. Like,
No, that shit ain't purifying nothing. Because once the red light come on,
That
that's
nigga
it. That means you got
But
your
I
red
got, I'm
light
saying
means
though, I got it
fill a
from the
new one.
dude. I got it from the dude who sell the fruit off the cart. You feel me, with the
He done
horses? So I know
fucked
my
up
shit
already.
legit.
He done fucked up already.
He took that shit from off his sink, put it back in the
He
box.
got that
and
shit. My man said he got that shit from the nigga on the fruit cart.
Like he seemed
Hell,
trustworthy. Like he was like he called me young blood and everything. I know the nigga.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
I mean, he was
no.
cool. He was
It's
cool.
giving. You know better than that.
It was in a box or a plastic bag, yo.
It was in a Adidas duffel bag.
It was.
Yo, see.
He got that shit from off his sink and packaged it for you.
Nah. He told me like he didn't pay for it, but he said he got it from Lowe's. But he made it known
No,
he
he
didn't
got
pay
it for the low. He
it.
got that shit for the low.
This podcast is too Baltimore.
Shit, that shit did not work. You need a new filter, bro.
Yeah.
So what you
Get a
saying?
new
Like,
filter, yo.
So don't trust a nigga with 17 and a half teeth no more. Like just keep it pushing.
So did
Don't trust nobody that don't got that side tooth. If that side tooth going, they can't be trusted.
But I mean, he was eating the
Hey,
apple.
yo.
He was eating the apple like this though.
Yo, that's crazy.
Oh, he not a.
You feel me? So I
Oh,
figured the
got to
nigga was
have
health
jump.
conscious.
okay, so back to the water, Bre. Did the Mayor Scott put a deadline on when the problem will be fixed at all? Did he say?
They claim it's lifted.
Oh, okay.
They claim it's lifted.
Okay.
They said it's lifted, and then
only problem that it was the levels was too high. So once they shot some more chlorine through that area, cleaned it up a little bit more, ran it through the things, they had to run it back through. Now they come back through, retest it. All right, cool. It's back. It's to a level to where as though it won't make you sick. So now good. At the end of the day, E. coli is something that occurs when you don't clean shit, but you keep doing little patch jobs like they like to do around the city, and all the dirt and shit keep piling up over time, and then now you run into a coli situation. You just had, I think, on eggs like 2 months ago. So it's like you get 2 or 3 a year where you get an E. coli breakout. At this point, I feel like we already got some immunity built up to it because it happens so much, and you don't really see that many people die from it or get sick from it. So it's like at some point we're immune to a lot of the things that be going on. They just be trying new shit. Like, all right, well, this right here ain't working against these motherfuckers. Let's drop something else on. At this point, I think is a more of a mental thing than it is anything physical or health wise towards your body. I think they're more so trying to play with people's mental mindset, because if you figure if they do shit, they can start to do a lot of dumb shit. Like look at like Chicago and all that, where they just passed this law. I think I'm about to say it wrong, but
Let's
it's like
talk about.
did you hear about that, Diamond? You probably know what I'm talking about because you be on that.
I know you're talking about also.
Man, let's talk about it.
Which
one you talking about?
Bro, did they just pass with what they say you can't do no more come January 1st?
January 1st.
What, the purge?
Yeah.
The purge.
Y'all is right on my list. I love y'all.
Man, that shit blew my mind, yo.
Y'all is rolling with it. I love it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
how you gonna start that in
But real
Chicago?
shit though. But before y'all go to that though, the real shit though, like
if you're gonna start it somewhere, that's not the place.
The crazy shit about it is, right, when they say Baltimore do patch jobs, right, on their water system and shit, is fucked up, because when people be thinking like, oh, I live in the county, I got the best water, the same people control your water. Baltimore City is in control of Anne Arundel County, Baltimore County, Harford County, Howard County water. So when your water fuck up in those counties, Baltimore City is the people that come fix it.
That's because people think, oh, I live in the county. Everything is so perfect out here.
Baltimore City is the people that come out first to fix it. But if it's a major
No. I used to work there, but Baltimore City is the people that come is controlling that shit. Like Baltimore County do not have a DPW.
I know.
Anne Arundel County do not have a DPW. The DPW is Baltimore City. So when shit go down, like even if you catch on the highways, only place where you won't see Baltimore City is on the highway street where that state and that state BDPW will go out there and pull up the water lines and shit like that. Baltimore City, what they do is to stop people in these areas from saying, "Oh, why Baltimore City out here?" They put them in them blue state trucks to do that shit.
Yeah,
Christian said Anne Arundel County do have DPW.
But what I was saying,
Anne Arundel County has a DPW, but it's Baltimore City workers that go out there. I'm telling you. I'm like, I don't even know if I should say that shit, but I know that shit.
So you saying it's BP? You saying it's BPW?
Baltimore City's department
is DPW or BPW?
No, D.
No, Baltimore City got BBWs for sure. It's nothing.
Definitely got BBW. That is exactly where I was going. We got BBW.
There's hella BBWs. No, like for every 10
Anne
blocks.
Arundel County ain't got no BBWs.
Not every 10 blocks.
Yes, sir.
So like, look, when I was living out White Marsh, right, and it was a water main break, right, and everybody was calling us the county and shit because it was turning our waters brown. Baltimore City came up that bitch, took that pipe out, was working on that shit for 3 days, fixed that shit.
You said you was where?
In White Marsh.
Oh, okay.
Look, he was very
and my son lives out Anne Arundel County in the Bluffs, and when their water went out, Baltimore City was out there fixing that.
I think whoever can do it, it's like a lot of things.
That's because Baltimore City runs the waterway from here all the way down
the world.
Baltimore City water is ran like Montgomery County, PG County, like all those shits. Baltimore City fixes though, bro. So it's like it's just that
they do a shitty job. If that's
they do a shitty job in the city.
No pun intended.
and like they the same niggas that fix the streets. When they niggas be like, oh, it's so smooth out here. They the same niggas that put the tar down.
Fix the streets, then they definitely ain't doing shit.
Exactly.
We need to go down the underpass.
It's more holes than a nigga who lying story in them streets.
But
go ahead. That E. coli is pretty serious. Also, back to that E. coli, you can get that from not washing your hands, right?
Yeah,
absolutely.
So
you can get that from them non-cooking motherfuckers that be just putting that chicken on the grill.
Making your sub and shit and wash their hands, fucking Africans and shit. Because to me, there's nobody immune to that shit.
Yo, not the Africans.
Yeah, yo. Motherfucking Africans at Greek village and shit, even motherfucking cooking meat and shit.
Listen to what I say. You said that, but you don't know. Listen, you have on the guest shirt, but guess again, motherfucker, that's not how it goes. That's crazy. Every time something goes wrong, you blame us. But we are the one wearing the sandals. That's crazy.
Y'all about to get that Kevin Hart shit next week, yo. Somebody gonna report this shit, boy.
I cannot, yo. I cannot.
Gonna come at me because of how I make my fufu. You're something else.
Not the fufu.
They say not washing their hands give flavor to the food.
But yo, the Africans, man, what happened to the Africans? They cook all the meat and they put it in a damn bucket and shit. You know what I'm saying? With the onions and everything. You order the sub, and they take the shit out of the bucket and throw it on the fryer, man.
No Africans make no subs.
They do at Greek Village.
Yeah, they do.
Yes, they do at Greek Village.
Yeah,
Yo,
they
I
do.
We
never
just found
seen
out.
that before.
Bree, you live close enough to Greek Village. Go to Greek Village now.
Stop telling people my location.
I didn't say where it was. I said you live close enough.
I don't need them
Over
to
there,
know.
hey,
I said you close enough.
That should be right in a bucket with water in it.
I just was
Hey.
over there to
yo.
chop my shit up real fine. You just go ahead and chop my shit up fine. Fuck.
They don't answer the phone. You gotta go in there. They do not
Hey,
answer the
You
phone.
gotta go in there. Just to
You
see
gotta
if
They ain't
go
gonna
in
know what
there.
the fuck they saying
and you know
anyway.
it wasn't your call that got answered. It's like, what part of the game is this?
when I walk into the carryout, if I don't see a little dirt on the grill, I don't even want the food because that shit ain't gonna taste like. I ain't
Well,
got
if it's one thing you gonna find on that grill, it's gonna be dirt. I tell you that. So
That's
you good.
on God.
You
On
good.
God
They'll
and
call it.
them.
They'll say it's seasoning, and they motherfucking right, but it's not the seasoning that you think it is.
why you.
That should be the burnt up blood and shit from them chickens that they just throw in that bit.
Look. When I put it on the grill, it's good for 10 days. Now,
Not 10 days.
not 10 consecutive days. Think on that.
Yo,
That's
I
crazy.
cannot. So I want to shift gears a little bit because I was highly disturbed and disgusted with that Tiffany Haddish and Ari Spears shit. And the fact
But
that
you can't take a joke.
That shit wasn't funny.
that
I
wasn't
know it
funny.
wasn't funny at all. It wasn't
And
funny
the
at all.
fact that it was people that I know talking about, oh, I want to see. Why the fuck would you want to see that video? Why would you want to see?
Because
They
they
have to
want
comment
to. I
on it.
think
You have
it's
to
fair.
watch it to
You
comment
don't want
on
to take
it.
other people's opinion on it because everybody
gotta
got a different
watch it.
opinion. You got to see it to make your
Comment on it.
determination.
Yeah.
And once you see it, you can be like, "Yup."
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you know how niggas be. Niggas be so quick to be on the bandwagon and say,
Yup.
"Oh, that's some nasty shit." You look at it like, what are they talking about?
Yeah.
But nah, this shit was proud.
My thing is,
This
with
is wrong.
social media that irritates the fuck out of me, they can block me from shaking my ass, but some pedophile
I got the
shit,
video though.
don't do that. Some
I'm
Yeah,
about to
play
say,
that
I
shit.
got
in
Breeze
general.
Rump Shakers Volume 2. So
Like
yeah.
certain stuff can be posted on social media, but let it be some pedophile shit. Let it be one of our people that
Let
look
it be
like
a murder. A murder can
laid
get
out. That's
passed on
what I'm
there
saying.
too.
One of
Yeah.
us laid out in the middle of the street with our head blown off, but let it be one of them, and it's a censor or it's taken down immediately. But they show us slaughtered with no censors and child molestation and all of that shit. I just
Bree. But Bree, truth be told, this skit was made 9 years ago, back in 2014. So we're just seeing it now. So it was done back then. It was approved. It was saw. It was seen by
wasn't
some, but not
approved.
by many.
It wasn't approved.
It was approved to the point that it was produced.
The
it was
parts,
shot.
it was produced.
Put up.
It definitely was produced.
It was produced on his website. I could put whatever fuck I want on my website.
Yeah, but the people, I'm saying the people involved, it wasn't no hostages in it. The parents, they knew.
I'm just
all
saying
that
though.
stuff.
I'm just saying though. When it's my website, I approve that shit. I can shoot that shit.
I was the one
to approve that shit.
You can't shoot it and be in it at the same time. So I'm saying it was.
Well, look at Puffy, nigga. What you talking about?
It was a
Puffy
camera
did it every. Puffy did it every video.
It was multiple angles. He didn't
company,
direct the video.
Yeah, he did.
Puffy did not direct the video
Yeah,
and
he tried to
shoot
pull
it
company.
and dance in it. And no, there was a cameraman.
not
Bree.
in the video.
Yeah, but Bree, I ain't gonna front. I watched the video. I felt very uncomfortable. See, I mean, I like Ari Spears.
I didn't watch it.
I watched the video. I like Ari Spears. I listened to his podcast, and I was very shocked to see his behavior in that video. I mean, it was very unexpected. You know what I'm saying? He talks a lot of trash, but to see him come in contact with a young man as a man, when you say, yo, this is not right, this is not cool, like, yo, what the hell am I doing type shit? You know what I'm saying? So I was very shocked. And on top of that, I don't know if you guys saw the latest video they threw out there with Ari Spears on that pool side, old boy on his ass.
Oh yeah, on his back.
And he kissed him. Now,
and he
right
kissed
there,
that nigga, bro.
That's the shit.
Wait, who kissed who?
What?
Ari Spears kissed that nigga that was on his back.
Nah, you ain't talking about Bad TV, Ari Spears.
Factory.
Diamond, pull that
That's
shit
like
up.
Shaq and Kevin Hart when Shaq was humping on Kevin Hart.
No. It's worse than
This
that.
nigga got a G-string on. He with his ass. Every Spears on his stomach. This nigga on his ass, and he's like, "This is my man, my man." He turned around and he kissed that nigga and shit. It's a skit
Right.
also, but yo, it ain't funny. Son, you can't explain that shit. You can't say, "Yo, I was just joking." Nah, nigga.
Well, wait. Why can't you? Why can't you?
Yo, it's produced. You gotta get dressed and say, "Okay, you gonna lay on your stomach. He gonna lay on your ass." And how many texts they do? And you gonna turn around and kiss
Not
this
how
nigga?
many takes. That's just like P Valley though.
No.
You say this ain't right. This ain't cool.
Nah,
This is
nah,
not
P
funny. And what
Valley.
message am I sending?
Not only that nigga had oil on his body, cuz. And that nigga was laying on his back.
Well, I think Phase
Kiss
on
that
Love,
nigga.
whatever beef he got with Phase on Love, I think that's how it came. I think that's
Nah,
how
whatever beef he got with Lizzo, nigga.
Yo, I don't
Wait,
understand.
No, I'm
You
saying
about
because
Lizzo?
I'm saying it's
that
two
Lizzo
parts.
look like
Like
a big
first it
pile
was
of
the
shit.
yeah,
That
Yeah.
Lizzo look like what?
He
A
got a
pile of
fucking
shit.
beef with the eye doctor because that nigga
A
eye.
pile of shit.
Oh,
Yeah, it looked like and then next thing you know, he getting smoked right now.
well, that was with
yeah.
the first video, but then the second video is just it's crazy. And
I'm gonna
then
send it.
on there seeming like he was getting ready to cry, talking about he think his career over.
Yeah, I
well,
watched that podcast.
you
Yeah,
think
yeah.
about it like this: if you look that nigga in the eyes, he did it.
He can.
Look that,
I'm not. No way. I'm not gonna blame it on him. I don't believe that he those kids. I believe it's a shakedown on that part, and I believe he did some shit that's distasteful, like "Yo, what the hell you doing?" type shit on camera, and then him
let me
kissing the other nigga. But I don't think he fucked with the kids in that man. I really don't.
let me
I don't.
No,
why.
I ain't gonna say that, but the way that the angles was going on that little boy, yo, that
Oh
shit fucked me.
I heard about the
I'm
little
like,
shit in the
like,
trade and shit like that.
yeah,
I heard
but
about
he
that
had
shit. Yeah.
angles like like angles and shit. When it come on, the little boy playing in his drawers, bro. And then he
What?
on his
Like
back
I
with his
said,
legs
kid.
open and shit. And then they zoom
What?
in on the little boy. Yeah, that shit was
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, he does underwear and shit. But
So
you know what, man? We talk about Aries. Let's not forget. There's two people, Tiffany and Aries. Okay.
Yeah, but see,
Yeah.
a lot of people
And see
was
the
in
shit is
her
fuck.
ass. They really wasn't in his ass. They kept all I seen was Tiffany Haddish
The crazy
first.
shit about it, like it's like she in there for 2 seconds. She be
She
like, hey,
No, she
watch my
leave.
son.
Right. And then she say
Watch
like
my
do
son.
she said do whatever he say or listen to whatever he say, something like that.
and she
And
disappeared.
then she
It's
leave.
basically like a mother leaving her child with somebody she trusts.
She
Like leaving with her
did
uncle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but I think that the bigger issue that we really not looking at and
That
if
little nigga put the lotion on Ari
but
Spears'
see
shoulder and
but
shit, bro.
this the part this the part that we really not paying attention to. In a lot of households, there is that creepy uncle, right?
It is.
And
Facts.
we could say, oh, Ari Spears and Tiffany Haddish is messed up, da 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 da. But let's look deeper. They are just showcasing something that happens in a lot of households.
I mean, that's
We
true.
ain't talking about that part. We talking about how dare
But
Ari Spears and them show it.
hold on.
but you know how when there's somebody do that shit, they put on here like that, like this is a video to be awareness.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That
but
shit
I'm
wasn't none
saying
of that shit, bro.
but I'm
But
saying
no,
the way it's being displayed
even in some
is cut up.
professional
You know what I
movies,
mean?
even in some professional movies, they'll show something about to happen, but they'll cut to the next scene. They don't even show the full extent as to what's going to happen. They give you the idea of what's about to happen.
Yeah, but here's the thing: is this disgusting because you don't want to see it, or we don't want to accept it, or is it's something that happens? That shit really happens.
Yeah, no, it's that.
So why we not outraged by it happening? We
are
outraged by showing it.
We know that happens. But we're talking about this point, right? We talking about this right now. We know that's what happens in certain households. It's sad. Whoever condones shit like that, yeah. Like I know people personally that go through shit,
and the family sweeping under the rug. And like we saying now, don't show it. Don't talk about it. This could be a moment for us to have these conversations.
No, I never said don't talk about it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
no, some families. I'm saying some families
yeah,
they sweep it under the rug, the uncle in the basement or in the attic, and they don't talk about it. You know what I mean?
Hell no, get your ass out, nigga.
You know, was it Richard Pryor? Not Richard Pryor. It was Chris Rock. But Chris Rock was like, "Go get those kids. Don't leave with no kid with your uncle. Go get them kids." It's always been something. You know, it's a weird uncle or something.
Yeah, but Chris Rock had meaningful, but he was trying to make a joke of that shit. You right, it is a lot of motherfuckers out here that gotta think about that shit, but the people that's in the outrage shouldn't be the ones that don't speak up from when they hear that shit in their family. You feel me?
Right. That's exactly what I'm saying.
And that shit, I'm chopping that nigga's necks, bro. That shit happened in the family, bro.
Right. You gotta go.
Y'all tell him to go to Roscoe's and drop his location.
I'm crying. It's too early for that.
The problem,
but what y'all think? But how y'all think that little boy feel right now that people saying that shit? Because now
he the one that brought it. I think he the one that brought it up because I think he's trying to sue.
Well, it's his mother.
They was traumatized or whatever.
Girl too. They only showed the little boy, but it's supposed to be a video.
He has a little girl, yeah.
But then you said something about somebody really being sexually assaulted too.
Yeah, but they trying to spin it as is a money. The mother been running this money scheme and all this and all that.
But she allowed them to be in it.
But check this out though. This where the problem.
It's giving R. Kelly all over again.
This where the problem come in. As a man, you should never allow yourself, or I ain't even gonna say as a man, as an adult, you should never allow yourself to be put in a trick bag like that.
You see how Bernie Mac got little shorty off his lap real quick?
Not on my lap.
Yeah, they kept on trying to get him to do some crazy shit. Bernie was like, "No."
Yeah, I saw that.
If they do find him guilty or
who is that?
Guilty, that's what they got. God, they should have to face whatever they got to face today. Why?
But you know what?
In that situation.
Okay.
You know what, Bree?
Like everybody else, say that no, I'm not doing this, or no, that's not happening. I would have never allowed myself to be in a video with a little boy in his motherfucking drawers doing all that.
No, hell no.
That's crazy.
Hell no.
Facts.
You know what?
Shut down. Go put some fucking clothes on.
Because especially like,
and then
I don't give a fuck how innocent it should have been. Yo, like
nothing about it. Like you holes into like even if it was a skit, like yo, you cut some holes into a fucking newspaper and was looking through it on some creeps. So you gave
that's what's happening in the video. Yeah,
you gave every image, everything that they saying now. You gave every creep situation.
Wow. I told y'all that's highly weird.
And then that niggas had the little boy put the cuts in the newspaper, and then Eric Spears wearing some coochie cutters and shit.
What?
Then the little boy start rubbing baby oil. Like, you put yourself in that situation.
So
like I don't give a fuck if it's a skit. Like, I don't give a fuck if it's a skit or not. Like, you did that shit with a child in that video. So whatever happens later on down the line,
if I was cool with that nigga, we would no longer be cool.
Facts. Yeah, that could have been dead.
Nobody that allowed themselves to be in a situation like that. Because
you can't tell me chill out, Conway. That's a skit.
But what about Tiffany Haddish?
She was a
she
part
did
of
to me too. She did too.
Cut off. The cameraman who filmed that shit should be cut off. Anybody involved in that shit.
You talking about the kid's mother then? What about the kid's
mother? You talking about Tiffany Haddish Common. Tiffany Haddish Common.
At the end to hit him up. That's exactly what
there's a stat like record label.
You know what?
You motherfuckers got sickle cell.
That's
exactly the whole cast and crew.
All of them. They gotta go. Then they thought his face on the screen. Yo,
this ain't never happened before.
Look, this is the face to the voice, y'all.
Yeah, that's crazy. Then that nigga thought he was being funny with the R. Kelly shit in there. Like, you throwing shots and you looking like worse than that nigga, bro.
Look, to me, go ahead.
You doing some shit you not supposed to be doing. It's like it's rules to this shit out here. It's levels that you're not supposed to cross as an adult when it comes to children, or if it comes to, that's all the same when it comes to women, and they tell you no, but a lot of niggas can't take a no. and then you get yourself put in a situation where she said you raped her, but in your mind you don't think you raped her. But if she said no and you kept pursuing it, motherfucker, you raped her.
Right. Fact.
And it's the thing of,
God.
it's like you gotta take. I feel like it's nothing you can explain to us to clear this shit up, because what we saw, you can't tell me that I didn't see what the fuck I saw. You did some weird shit to a child, and you need to be held responsible. So if your ass need to go to jail, you need to go to jail.
No, he not going to jail for that. I mean, we have to understand it was a skit. There was no penetration done. It was a skit done.
It don't matter. It's still molestation.
My nigga fell in the bathtub with a little boy with bubbles, cuz.
No. It was simulated in the sense that
I'm saying he ain't going to jail for it. Unless
not going to jail, but he's done.
Unless there's some other videos where it's worse. Yeah.
He can still be put on the pedophile list.
Fact.
A pedophile.
I mean, he can.
I
don't know if you can't be put on the pedophile list unless you're convicted of a crime.
Yeah, but they can convict him
of what?
He committed a crime.
What's the crime?
That little boy can
endangering a minor, maybe. I mean, maybe endangering or delinquency of a minor, possibly. But
the right lawyer can spin this in the child porn.
Just
because it was
it can be soft porn.
Unless there was waivers signed. Anybody sign anything?
I'm sure that there's some waivers was signed.
And not only that, that it wasn't released. A good lawyer would want to know why wasn't it released?
I think it was released, my man. It was released on a certain website, and that
the Ari Spears shit
just came out. But
and he didn't want nobody going on his site. That's why he put it on there.
But it was a has-been. You know what probably happened? He probably tried to make this for what, Mad TV or something, and they was like, "Get out of here with this shit, man."
Well,
and then it just probably just sat.
See, this
probably tried to, because he was on Mad TV, right? He was on Mad TV. Yeah,
that's what that was his claim to fame.
Yeah, so they probably, some different shows that I've done, cast members shoot things.
Mad TV wasn't doing that shit.
And then they try to pitch it. You know what I mean? But they definitely wasn't.
Mad TV wasn't doing that shit. Mad TV wasn't let no grown ass man look at no little ass kid like that, bro.
So for the record, his attorney, Ari Spears' attorney, is trying to say this is a shakedown for money. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we know he got that.
Yeah, the plaintiff's mother has been trying to assert these bogus claims for several years. Tiffany Haddish attorney is saying this as well.
But what's bogus about it when you caught on camera with the funny shit?
So they said that. Well, they said Tiffany Haddish attorney says that the parents have had multiple attorneys, and whenever they find out the details, they always drop the case. And she has to come with another attorney. So obviously there's some paperwork or some things behind the scenes, and that's why it has never come to trial or no charges. So in the court of public opinion, they're guilty. But in the legal court, if the parents agree to this, they ain't got no case.
That's the whole Aaliyah R. Kelly shit.
Except they learned from R. Kelly, they got paperwork. If R. Kelly had got paperwork and these parents to sign off, he'd have been okay. Man. But he didn't have no paperwork.
Anything in Hollywood, Joe. You see how all the people look fucked up coming from Beyonce party? They probably was in that bitch sniffing lines.
Well, I'll tell you.
Invite me to a Beyonce party, nigga. I'm doing more lines than
I'll tell you this. That is true. That's true, because when I was in Atlanta a couple of days ago, and there was a VIP party, right? So they said the VIP party, first of all, they got rules, right? So there's no cell phones in the VIP party.
NDAs, all
you
of
gotta
that.
sign. You had to do that.
Yeah.
And then they warned you down to make sure that you don't have a cell phone on you.
Or no camera.
Right. You cannot get in with certain stuff on. It's just like, so that I wasn't going anyway, but I'm just saying it's just a free for all. They just be doing whatever. You know what I mean? They just be doing whatever.
Hey, niggas don't want to see your favorite hitting the line, nigga.
My thing is, if I can't get in with my phone, I'm not going. If I gotta lock my shit up and all that, because
that's what they want you to do. And
give it immediately no.
Okay.
I'm not doing it.
See
parties
them,
that
it's a lot of those big parties, man. You can't like certain shit. You just can't like.
certain
Say
shit
I
not
have a party, right, and I'm on a level of them type of people, right. I would probably do the same thing because if I got some people coming in and then some shit happening and I got that video, they don't sue them niggas. They sue me, man.
Facts.
So
that, that,
I don't want I like especially if I'm in a party for Beyonce and Hove and I get fucking somebody drop a fucking bottle on my toe. I'm suing them bitches all
and then
day.
the thing
Not a
about
bottle on your
comes to
toe.
when it comes to them no cell phone policies, that's just for protection of the people because it's like it's certain people in here just wanting to have a good time and don't need a
Right.
motherfucker for what they consider a good time.
Yeah.
If a
Because
motherfucker,
we put them on a higher pedestal
yeah, if
than
a motherfucker
they're human beings.
No,
knows
y'all do.
that's their business.
Nah, but
Hold on.
see,
You don't agree? You ain't got
hold up,
nobody in this whole
hold
Hollywood
up.
party that you wouldn't put up there. Nobody who's like kind of holier than thou.
Come
Not
on.
even 1
No.
inch. No one.
No.
You's a bad
But what I'm
motherfucker.
saying is that when it comes to the cell phone, you guys forget that we came up with no cell phones, went to
Right.
basement parties, and had a great time. So
Hell yeah.
let's not get caught in this technology shit. Like, yo, if I have my phone, I gotta have a mark a good time and shit.
That's just for me because anything can happen. One, I got kids, so they need to have access to me. Two, if some shit pop off in this party, I need somebody to come and fucking get me. Like, I'ma be fucking stranded without no phone
I'm
because I don't know nobody number by heart for real, except for my mother. But that is just too much.
I'm gonna be totally honest though. When it comes to the no cell phone policy, if you got all that going on, you don't belong in there anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm
That's
saying.
too
I'm
much.
not.
That's too much
If I
right
can't
there.
take my phone,
But we
I'm
can
not.
Hey, but
guarantee that ain't shit popping off if you can't take your cell phone, can't none of that shit in there. You
well, Dave
before you
Chappelle
even
has the
get the
same
pop off,
policy.
them motherfuckers is out of there.
Right, they
Dave
get them
Chappelle has
out
the
of
same policy when he does comedy. Dave Chappelle has
yeah.
no cell phones doing comedy. I think
Oh,
Yeah, that's because he want to say whatever the fuck he want to
And
say.
he don't want to mess up the integrity
yeah,
of
because people
the
record it,
street.
put it
Yeah.
online, and do the same
you
joke. Yo,
got
I saw that joke
Right.
already and shit.
Right.
come
Nah.
show and record you while you telling your jokes. Now you got to come up with new shit
Right.
because
Yeah,
hit the internet, you can't go stand in front of these people and
And
say
tell
these
the
say the
same
same
joke.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
tell
Yeah.
that
I've
shit.
seen
Yeah.
it before.
I went to the Martin show
You
when
seen
he
that with
came here.
Kevin Hart?
Yeah, I went to the Martin show when he came here, and they was recording. He was like, "Nigga, is that a red light I see?" Like he was mad that they was
Yeah,
in there recording.
you gotta think that's their craft, and then they took time to come up with these fucking jokes. Now they got to take a step back. They got a whole tour. They probably got a 50-city tour, and they was gonna use these same fucking jokes because nigga,
Yup.
you in Baltimore when I was in Baltimore. I'm all the way in fucking Massachusetts now. These motherfuckers ain't heard what I said in Baltimore, so I can say the same shit. I already got
Man,
my
shit.
shit.
I'll tell you, like for for everybody who say shit like, oh, I could do what Kevin Hart do, or I could do what Godfrey do, and everything like that. That shit, when you sitting there crafting and you writing that shit down, like that's why I could never be a rapper. Like, yeah, I can recite some shit, but these niggas, they live this shit. This is what they do day in, day out. It seems easy because they're talented. But when you sitting there and you crafting jokes and you writing down your punchlines and you're working on your delivery and then you gotta memorize this shit no matter what. Like that shit ain't easy. Ain't nothing about that easy. You still gotta deliver it. Like ain't nothing about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Ask
Motherfucker,
T.I. learned the hard way and shit.
it ain't even gotta be
Yeah,
what you
they
get.
booed the shit out of Ti.
Hell yeah. T.I. whack as fuck.
A lot
Damn.
of
They booed the
Damn.
shit out of
Damn.
Ti.
yeah, he was a little strong on that.
Hey,
No,
hey,
I,
I
What?
agree with that.
Ti
T.I.
whack
I
as
don't like
fuck.
that shit.
You
damn.
Whack as
heard the
fuck,
Yeah,
bro.
FUC and the K in that
yeah.
motherfucker.
Yeah, I hate
God damn.
him, man.
Damn,
Call
what
me
Because
yeah,
Ti did?
no, what I'm saying is that
Some shit about Tiny. What the hell? What's going on?
no, because Ti he tried to do comedy. He sucks. He shit on this one girl in Georgia,
Yeah, I
and
saw that.
when Godfrey performed, him and Godfrey had a little spat. He went on Godfrey's podcast, and he called Godfrey out, which was great because Godfrey was talking cash shit about him. He heard it, and Godfrey was kind of moonwalking on his words. I just stood on that shit like, nah, nigga, I saw you. I'm like, yo, why the fuck is a veteran gonna watch an amateur do comedy? I just stood on that shit. See, Godfrey trying to save his ass in Georgia. Man, fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? Get security, whatever. That nigga pop off, sue that motherfucker and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
But T.I. is a rapper, and his
That's what I don't like.
comedy
That's so
sucks.
every time.
But this shit that's so crazy though. You're like niggas like he not good in comedy, right? But it's not like he said. That's not the first time that nigga ever did stand up. Like it was the first time you seen it because a motherfucker had a cell phone and finally wanted to put that shit out. All his other stand ups that he's done has been no video, and I'm just doing this shit after this comedy show, blah blah blah, that just happened, and then I'm going about my business, and then I'm gonna motherfucking wear this fucking baseball hat to the side and perform somewhere else in a few hours. Like that's what he always did. Like when I was living in the South, that nigga T.I. was big with that comedy shit anyway, not on like him doing comedy, but the people that he was putting in place in them joints, cause
Yeah,
that
that's cool, but
like Lil Duval and all them niggas, like
yeah.
he was getting those rooms for those niggas, man. Like Bruce
Understand.
and all that. That's real.
Yeah.
He
But
was
he's a
put,
rapper though,
he like,
kid. He's not a
like
Yo,
comedian.
but that's
he
the
like
crazy shit. Like because a nigga rap don't mean that he can't tell jokes.
Nigga,
Because
have you heard that nigga? Have you heard that nigga?
I'm
Have
just
you
saying.
heard
No,
that
I'm just
nigga?
saying. No,
Have
I'm just
you
saying.
heard
Yeah,
that nigga?
I have
heard
listened to this shit.
Y'all funnier talking about T.I. than T.I. is
But
funny.
no, this the shit. No, this the shit. What I'm saying is like that'll be like like a lot of times like because the person get caught on to what one person did. Some people, unlike you, probably never even heard the shit. Just go by what somebody else. He's a rapper. He can't be funny. But at the fucked up part about it, that'll be saying like a person that can sing and rap, but you only heard the motherfucker singing. But when that nigga rap, he's like, man, you need to stick to singing. But then next thing you know, you 2 months later bumping that shit because you don't know who the fuck it is rapping on the radio.
That's
and then
true.
he said, oh yeah, that's so and so. Now you a fucking fan favorite because oh my god, he can rap and sing. Y'all know how y'all niggas are doing that shit, man. Like I give a nigga with
He
his
might
verse
get
because
better. He could get better.
God, but I'm just saying though, God didn't give niggas one talent. You gotta
Of course
work
they
on the
did.
craft to get good at
Of
what you
course they
rap.
didn't. But what I'm saying is that that's not his forte, man. God damn,
It
yo.
ain't.
Okay, that's all to it. That's not his
not-
lane.
that's
He
not
can
his
rap,
forte.
do his family thing, take care of his motherfucking son for one and shit. You know, that nigga wildin', and take care of his family. But right now, the comedy lane is not his lane. I'm saying that's all to it. And to
That's
like my man has
the
said, not
comedy.
everybody can do this shit, and vice versa. Godfrey can't rap. I can't motherfucking rap. I'm a DJ. I'm not a break dancer. I'm not a graffiti artist. I'm staying in my motherfucking lane, and that's all to it. He ain't
Man,
special, nigga.
that nigga T.I. played.
How does he
That
know he
nigga
can't do it
T.I.
unless he
played.
try?
Nigga,
Like,
this Atlanta. T.I. played this Atlanta. I don't give a fuck who you is. If I want to tell some jokes, I don't give a fuck if you was Richard Pryor was gonna come up
Not
this
even
bitch after
jokes,
me.
my nigga. That fucking boring ass stories.
It don't
Whack,
matter.
yo.
It don't matter,
Yeah,
cool.
nigga, you gonna pay to see that nigga
But
then.
this the fun.
You gonna
No,
pay to
know
see
what's the
that
funny
nigga.
part about it? Know what's the funny part about it? Niggas have been paying to see him tell these weak ass jokes just to do the same shit that we doing right now.
Talk about it.
On there just because it's T.I. But what I'm saying, that shit
No.
gonna die down.
I don't give a fuck. I'm not paying for T.I. if I know that nigga can't tell me and make me laugh. Some niggas just do this shit because they want to clout chase and be like, oh my god, this shit was so weak. Niggas need to stand on their 2 tones, yo.
The thing about it
tried
is
it.
they expect his comedy level to be at his rapping level, and
Exactly.
rap is his passion. Comedy is just something he like to do,
Right?
So
As a hobby.
it's not the same work put in. That's all the same. If a motherfucker can cut his own hair real good, that don't make him a barber. And now
right.
You like the way that he cut hair, and you the one that sat down at his
Damn,
house.
bars. You dropping bars.
That's real shit.
They be dropping bars on y'all. Yeah.
See, like just because a nigga can shape himself up, his shit always looking good. Damn, boy, your shit be show. Who do your shit? Oh, I do my own shit. Oh, you think you can shape me up? Now you done went there.
Now you got a leaner.
Not a leaner.
You got a leaner. But that go back to what I'm saying though. Niggas is still going to see this nigga if he gonna do
he
comedy.
ran out of gas, kid. That ship is
They ain't
sailed
talking about that
already.
comedy shit no more. They ain't talking about that.
That nigga done.
That shit is gone.
He done on the comedy thing.
Wife,
That shit
niggas
is
I'm just
done.
saying though, that's how that shit is.
But what he should have did, this show you he ain't serious about it, because when he got some adversity, he just bowed out. If he should have kept going with it, you know what I mean? When you trying to learn any crap, when he's learning how to rap,
because the pandemic ended, nigga. The pandemic ended and his real money is coming. Like, nigga, fuck you talking about? The pandemic ended and niggas is performing in the club now.
I'm trying to say his comedy was like verses and shit. They just did it.
That shit was. That shit was only hot because of the pandemic.
He had booed in New York City. When T.I. got booed in New York City, he like, yo, ain't my first time getting booed and blah, blah, blah. That shit hurt that nigga. I don't give a fuck what he said. That shit hurt. You talking about New York City, it was like all kinds of celebrities there and shit, and you on stage doing your shit, and New York City boo you, nigga, that shit cut like a motherfucking
I just started playing 24s in that bitch.
That used to be my shit.
Hell yeah. Seems how they got booed. Drop my shit.
I think he did start rapping.
I think he did that on one show.
Yeah, he went acapella. I think he acapella, something like that. Yeah,
he did that. So he was like, "No, I got something for y'all. Watch this," and he dropped his shit.
That nigga had a plan B.
Drop my shit. Drop my shit.
He said, "If words come to words, I'ma just have to drop some music."
But I don't know why niggas was surprised because the nigga had a podcast that didn't do that. He only did it because of the. Man, that shit was dry, just like it's fucking comedy. What are you talking about?
Yo, I like this podcast. I like this podcast. Word is born. I like it. I think T.I. is very good at talking. I like this podcast.
He good at making up words.
Oh, he sure did, yeah.
Yeah, but you gotta ask yourself.
Interviewing people, T.I.'s pretty good. I like that.
You gotta ask yourself, were you at odds with the nigga? Were you at odds with the bitch? Because if you're not there, then what are you talking about?
What you talking about?
It's comedy. That's exactly where I was going with it. Stop the whole shit. Stop the whole motion. Stop the whole motion. That's exactly how the crowd was. They was like this, like
confused.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Look, I'm gonna get you there. Stop the whole shit. I'm gonna get you there.
I had a lot of shit going on. Like when Floyd was fucking with his wife, he turned into a boxer.
He the only nigga that had the guts to try to swing at the nigga though. I give him that.
Hey. And it was
I heard T.I. got those hands and shit, man. I heard T.I. got those hands and shit.
Hey, he still business. Floyd was running his mouth talking about how much he got more money. All right, well, let's see if them hands really work the way you think they work.
And I'm about to plug in shit, yeah.
Money Mayweather would have knocked his head to the other side of his head.
Let that beat drop low. Let that beat drop low.
Yo, that nigga would have knocked the Sonic ring out.
I ain't gonna lie, yo. The way T.I. wear his Scully, that nigga look just like the Jack in the Box logo. Every time I look at him, I'm like, hey.
That nigga would have been like,
right to the other side.
Let my beat drop low, low. Let that beat drop low.
But Bre, let's take it back to that Chi-Town, man. Go ahead and wrap that Chi-Town.
What's that?
I'm sorry, Illinois laws, the purge.
Oh, about the purge. Yes, we did. How the hell we get off of that? Yes.
Yeah, we got off track big time.
Oh, I seen that.
Sweep under the
what you say, Avery?
That pedophile shit ain't nothing to sweep under the rug. We had
to
speak
back.
Definitely.
But yeah, I seen. So they letting out inmates. Is that how it go? It says
it's gonna be kind of crazy. It's gonna be kind of crazy.
No cash bail.
There's no cash bail, so you'll basically get out on your own recognizance or whatever.
Whoa.
But they let you out with an ankle monitor. But the thing is, you can cut this ankle monitor off, but it cannot do nothing for 48 hours. So you can be anywhere in 48 hours.
Right.
You can be in Alaska and shit, they said. Yeah.
And if somebody goes to your property and you got a shed in your backyard, and the motherfucker just living in your shed, the police cannot come there and do. Only thing they can come there and do is write them a ticket. They cannot make them leave your property. So it's up to you to see what type of force that you can do to remove this person that's right under law. So they basically setting people to fuck up.
Hold on, time out. Don't they have something similar already set in place with that? Not the whole release the inmate thing, but that sounds very familiar about how it was like, what was it, a couple years ago in some place, don't get me lying, where it was like basically the same thing, where it's like you can call the police, but the police aren't going to like do it to the full letter. They just basically citing people. That doesn't sound familiar to y'all? Y'all don't remember that from a couple years ago?
Yeah, it does. It's
All right,
getting a lot of lax now, man.
Hold up.
Here in the state, right? As long as you can find a bando, as long as you can get power in that bando, that's now your house.
Hold up, yo. Because I ain't hear, but hold up. I need y'all to clear, because I ain't never heard this shit yet today.
All right, so here's what it is. It's upcoming in Illinois. It's called the Safety Act.
Nope.
And a lot of people online are saying that it's
Safety Act.
Safety.
You know Chicago?
Yeah.
Wait, safety? Like the word safety?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Yes. And, okay,
in Chicago.
So a lot of it was in Illinois, you know what I mean, which is in Chicago. Chicago.
We don't give a fuck about the rest of Illinois.
Yeah. So
the whole state.
It's like a lot of people are calling it a purge law because of some of these parameters. So starting January the 1st, 2023, Illinois will become the first state to pass the Safety Act. Safety, safe, and the letter T. Okay, so this is unprecedented, obviously. So the acronym stands for Safety, Accountability, Fairness, and Equality Today. Okay,
that shit cost.
Right today. Okay,
crucifixion.
So what it is going to do is eliminate cash bail for a number of criminal offenses, including second-degree murder, aggravated battery, arson, drug-induced homicide, kidnapping, burglary, robbery, intimidation, aggravated DUI, aggravated fleeing and eluding, drug offenses, and threatening a public official. So, yeah. So,
O Block back up 100%.
That's what they were
just sold
saying.
that shit. It got sold. O Block got sold.
Now, that's true. And so given that this new law is going to release certain suspects without bail, some people online are saying that they fear there's going to be some endangerment. And they're comparing this to the movie Purge.
And they not saying that they going to go to different states.
But you ain't lying. Yeah, it's moving around.
I mean, come on. Like, all you got to do is catch a bus. I mean, catch a train. Like, shit.
Man.
Yo, the first place they're gonna catch a whole bunch
security
of people
just went up 100%.
Like, that's just the real.
So what they, I guess to sum it all up, they're saying this act was created to ensure individuals who are eligible for release are able to go home. Previously, these folks had to pay bail, and before they could go home, bail was usually set really, really high. And it created an unfair divide, as not everybody had the financial.
I ain't killed somebody like you killed somebody. I ain't killed somebody like you.
Just like y'all say, it's disproportionately black people getting disproportionately affected. So they saying y'all ain't got money for bail. You ain't got to go to jail.
Hey, yo, here go another line of reparation.
Fact.
Because I'm like, Chicago must not be as poor as we think they are. If they just saying, all right, fuck the bail, like, fuck this and all the bail. Like, we need to look at Chicago a little bit more to move. Like, they got money.
Chicago not poor. Chicago not poor. You just might not make it through that bitch.
You were joking. You were joking about reparations, and it didn't say reparations, but the governor.
No, I wasn't joking. I was serious.
No, I'm saying, but the governor, J.B. Pritzker, signed this law in February of last year, and said that this is a substantial step toward dismantling systemic racism in his state.
Wow. So that means Young Thug and them ready to come home. That's what you think?
No, they in Georgia.
They in Georgia. Georgia gonna pass that shit next.
But yo, can you imagine how
But for folks that saying this is like the purge, I have to disagree. The purge was just 12 hours.
Right.
This is permanent. Okay, this is permanent. The purge was just 12 hours.
Maybe this is the purge tea
Intervals.
You see what I'm saying?
This is the next level. Okay, this is the next level. Okay, maybe yeah.
Not the purge tea.
But Diamond. Can you imagine how New Year's Eve will be this year? New Year's Eve.
Next year. Well, yeah, I guess you're right.
No, this year.
This year.
They come out New Year's Day, so I mean, so it's gonna be crazy.
New Year's Eve is gonna be off the chain.
Wait. So the parameters are is this only from July 1st to July 3rd? I mean, January 1st to January 3rd, or what are we talking?
No, going.
It goes into effect in January.
Yeah, it's not just a certain day.
No, after that day, that's what it is. Yeah.
Nigga, I'm not going nowhere near Chicago.
I could tell you right now, yo. The Bulls games is gonna be on high alert.
Oh hell yeah! The gangs and shit.
Yo,
hell yeah!
God damn, boy. Yo,
y'all said the Bears game gonna be lit.
Yeah. The motherfucking Black Hawks, all them, the hockey team, all that shit is over with. The baseball team, them niggas is over.
Yo, the way these laws are set up, you can damn near rape a bitch and get away with it and shit.
Damn,
yo, they said,
but they were very specific because they didn't have.
They were very. It's nothing about murder. It wasn't nothing about murder.
They didn't have anything.
You said second degree murder,
sexual assault crimes, though.
You said second degree murder.
Yeah, it wasn't no sexual assault. That's true.
You said second degree, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that mean I halfway killed this nigga.
Yeah. So wait a minute. So basically you can bust a nigga head open, but you can't increase the population rate. That's fucking gangster, yo.
Yeah.
That's gangster, yo.
And if I kidnap the bitch,
I mean, essentially,
cool.
I mean, if we want to put it in a nutshell, it's basically saying some non-violent crimes are non-detainable before trial, right? So that's what it is. You can do the crime. And like Avery said, they're gonna let them out on their own recon, pending trial, as opposed to keeping them locked up during that time. So it's not like they could just get a free pass. It's just probably commit more crime.
Diamond. Yeah. Kidnapping is violent.
It depends on the circumstances of the offense, but.
Grab them up.
If a grown ass man try to kidnap you because he trying to do
it's gonna become violent.
That's a violent.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So, but what's ironic about it is that they're saying even a drug-induced homicide, they consider that to be non-violent.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a drug-induced homicide. They say it wasn't no fighting and nobody, it just injected you with some shit or
it got you too high and you died, but it's
right.
Cool,
yes.
All them niggas going to Atlanta, yo.
Look, speaking of drug-induced homicide, right? Yeah. I read the story. I came across this story.
That was a segue. That's a segue. Drug-induced homicide is a segue.
Well, I'm glad you guys brought that up.
Right.
Look, while we're in the mix of talking about it, so I came across this story, right? This lady, she went to go see her man in jail. They was in Tennessee. And so they caught my attention because the headline of the story was, woman gets charged with murder after kissing her boyfriend during a jail visit. So long story short, she went to visit her boyfriend in jail. And she bought the drugs in the jail. So they kissed or whatever. I guess he swallowed it. They said it was methamphetamine. And
they was white, huh? They was white. They was white.
Yeah.
Of course.
It exploded in his stomach and he died.
As it should.
Damn.
He died into the visit.
No, but that happens to mules all the time. So you know what I mean? That happens to mules all the time. So he was a mule. And yeah, it just got crazy. Damn. Wow.
Yep, and they charged Trump with murder.
That's a good way of summarizing that. He was a mule, and then that shit got crazy. Like, kids don't do drugs. Like,
right.
They charged her with murder.
Nigga, that's a hell of a summary.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta know.
How can you tell that story?
I had to summarize it for Twitter. Okay, real short.
How can you tell that story? Yeah, I'm in here because I visit my boyfriend and
Oh no, you don't say it like that. They say, "Why you in here? I killed my boyfriend."
Right.
Oh,
I
it's
gave him
all
the
the
kiss
same.
of death.
It's
What he thought this was? Love?
I
Fuck
cannot.
no. Been carrying this shit under my tongue for 17 hours. Yo, he gonna feel this. Fuck you mean?
You know what?
You know what's going on in Chicago? Here, nigga, take this.
Yeah.
Fuck it is, dummy.
Fuck it is.
the thing about it is, bro, they take black officials out the way first.
What?
They tired of black people becoming politicians. So it's a thing of they
He's right about that.
They're gonna pay some niggas. They're gonna pay some niggas to get these black officials out the way.
In Chicago.
It's gonna happen pretty much all over. Okay. Once they start something somewhere, everybody's a bandwagon effect. Motherfuckers start picking up on it, and they distract you by your water, your monkeypox, corona. So much shit be going on. You don't be focusing on the bigger picture. Yeah. So it's the thing of, like I say, black people starting to take over in politics. So what they're going to do is they put this law in effect. So when they say, okay, you can do something to a public official, they ain't really talking about the white ones. They're going to be out the way. They already know what the bigger picture is. These black ones that want out with the people, it's basically like a Martin Luther King, Malcolm X situation. We need to get y'all out the way because y'all too fucking powerful and we can't control y'all. So the only way to control y'all is to put a law in place to get y'all took out.
I agree.
Man,
I hope that's not it.
No, but no. The thing about it, I mean, black politicians ain't doing shit. Black politicians ain't doing shit for us.
Y'all know Rod is white, so
yeah. Black politicians ain't doing shit in Baltimore, Texas, nowhere, California. They hold these seats. They ain't doing shit for the black community. Period. So why the fuck we need them?
Ooh!
What they doing in Texas?
Where's Sheila Dixon at?
They ain't doing shit.
Wow.
I said Texas, Maryland, California, all of them. They ain't doing shit.
So you saying
kill them all, right? Just kill them all.
Kill them all. No, I'm not saying that. But I think
the white people doing something, not the black people. The white people, they making changes.
Oh, I love that. What you got to
say
about that?
As white people, we know that they're not going to help us out, man. You
said we. He says white people, we. What are you saying? Whose side are you on?
Yeah.
Can I finish speaking?
I need my glasses for this shit.
Yeah, put the camera on him, Diamond, so we can hear this bullshit.
Contract nigga out.
When it comes to white people, we know they're not going to help us. But when a black person is in office, we look at them and like, hey, what are you going to do for us? And so far, there's been nothing done as far as blacks. We're still talking about reparations, which is damn near being led by YouTube people like Tariq and other people, and the Black Authority. But as far as the people that's in power that can help and go to Congress to have these laws being passed and help us out, they're not doing that at all. They're just sitting there collecting a check and sounding good.
Sounding good.
But I'm talking about black people right now. That's the obvious. The white people are the obvious. I'm talking about the black people that we have there, Bre. I'm just saying, why aren't they the ones that look like us that's helping us?
In the defense of our black politicians, right? In a chamber in Congress that has 435 members, and we have a handful of black people, and you holding these handful in a literal minority of the politicians, they can't change everything themselves. So we need a larger collective of politicians. One or two black folks in Congress from a certain state is not going to be enough to turn over the law. Y'all talked about Barack Obama, but Barack Obama couldn't do it all himself. Oh my God.
Fuck
you. My God.
Fuck you.
Which one is
not me?
But
see, that's
it's
up.
both the same one. Oh.
Yeah.
No.
This is him right now.
Fuck
when he did on the podcast, this is him.
Yo said when he was talking about Aries, he was the black one. Talking about Congress, the white one.
Look, This is Cool Rod right now. When he get off the podcast, this is him.
Yeah, see, motherfucker. I got stuff for your ass. When I see you next time, Bree, I'm gonna show you a picture of your ass. Now it's on. Gloves are off, motherfucker. Yeah, you'll be laughing.
She
Next
had
time.
that ready. She had that ready. Oh my
I had
goodness.
to.
You know what I'm saying?
Cause I'm sick of Cool Rod. Like, yo.
Man.
Who is
Because
you
my
with?
views are different than yours, my fucking coon and shit.
I mean,
Wait, what?
Because my views are different than yours. I'm a coon and shit.
It's just how you be saying shit.
it's your delivery.
That shit. I be saying shit, but I'm saying that I was speaking for myself, but yet you will fucking cheese and poke at me. You know different than fucking white people and shit, motherfucker. You a black woman teasing a black guy or being motherfucking white.
So why you don't got that same energy with them? Because they agree with me.
What I'm saying is that I'm talking about black people specifically, like Diamond said. Yes, as black people in politics, a handful of them cannot do a lot. It will take both black and white to do things, but I'm just saying that some of the black people that in politics, they're not doing no justice.
That's not what
they're
you
not
said.
doing no.
You said they're not needed. You didn't say.
Yeah. What the fuck
You
are they?
said
There are a lot of black politicians.
At this point.
There are a lot of black politicians that bring up bills that don't get support, and then it doesn't get to the next level. You know what I mean? Not to get like super nerdy and then shit, but it's just like, you know, if we all Congress, right? And Bree brings up a suggestion. Okay, let's have it so women can dye their hair and red like mine, and none of us support it, right? She can't go no further than that, right? But then if Bree say, okay, let's bring and make weed legal, and we all like, yeah, we doing that shit, and then that's what goes forward. You know what I'm saying? And so
example,
like
okay, I'll give you examples, but I know like okay, Maxine Waters thing in California. California is damn near a tent city to my knowledge. I think she is the congresswoman or whatever. She's representing California. And that's what I'm saying. About? She's black, been off for many years, and California is a shithole.
Because of her. So it's not a shithole because the prices is too high and people have dreams and move there and don't have no money.
But let me talk.
Why is it a shithole?
Let him get his.
What I'm saying is that she's in a position to change that. And a lot of California. Yo, can I talk, kid? She's in a position to change that. A lot of Californians like, yo, here you are. You come out to the slums and say what you're gonna do for us, but yet you're going back on your mansion and not doing anything for us. Now she can control the economic situation, what's going on with the whole California. But to me, like I said, from people living in California that talk to me, she's not doing a damn thing. Now, what you may have on her, cool. But see, because I have information on her, she being a black lady, and me shitting on her, I'm a fucking coon, Bree. You know what I'm saying?
He takes that very personally.
He did. He took that personally.
No, hold
on. That wasn't a coon. That wasn't a coon.
What I'm saying is that, yo, I don't come in here to be fucking teased and shit. I'm a black man, have black wife, black kids and shit. Just because my views don't agree with you, I'm not a fucking coon. Now, I can pull out pictures and make fun of you, breed all kinds of bullshit. But if it's your fucking show, but I'm not gonna do that shit.
There's no filter.
But I will do that shit next time I see you get your ass back.
If you can pull up a butt bigger than Bree's, please do it.
I want to see butt shit.
But
it's nothing pretty about that shit.
I'm just saying, like, keep the same energy, right? So you were talking about black people in California. So let's talk about white people in West Virginia. You know what I'm saying? So Mitch McConnell, all the white people that's poor in West Virginia, because West Virginia is probably one of the poorest states, and there's not a lot of black people there. There's a whole lot of trailer park, poor white people there. They got white senators, they got white congressmen, and they not doing nothing using your logic. So the white people that live in West Virginia should be mad as well, right? They're not.
West Virginia, to my knowledge, already been that way. West Virginia, depending on what part it is, that's that white hillbilly, damn it, incest type. But it's been that way. So Congress, that's small change. Now, when it comes to West Virginia, the people that's working, hard working, but those hillbillies like that, that's small change there.
This is why I don't talk politics, because people be getting in their feelings.
Well, I don't think he
about
infused
politics,
with
Bree, but
politics.
what I'm
Hold up,
saying
yo,
is
what
that
happened?
It was
anytime
that
I call
What
black
happened when
people,
I had to
I'm the
be a
fucking
father real
coon.
But
quick?
Bro,
I've
you
been,
gonna have to
I've
rewind
been
the clock and
calling
watch
yeah.
you.
watch the play. You gonna have to
Bree
keep the play,
did some
bro.
no filter shit.
No,
I gotta
I've
rewind the
been
clock.
calling you that.
You gonna have to bring it
I've
back.
been calling you that.
There's no need for me to be on here. If I'm gonna be, if you're gonna call me a coon, there's no need
That wasn't
for
a
me to be on
coon.
here.
Damn.
That wasn't a coon.
Oh
That's
shit.
cool.
You coming in a
That
coon?
wasn't a coon.
Dog, I don't know what type of shit you took, yo, but you missed everything, yo. I ain't gonna
That
lie.
wasn't a coon.
Yo, no, I had to be a father real quick, cause I mean,
I understand.
my daughter was standing on the step with her sad face and shit on. I'm like, all right, yo.
Nah,
But
I mean, not even to be devil's advocate.
K
I
got
think,
the
I think
opposite
honestly,
sleeve on and
weighing
shit.
in on it, I think it just got taken a certain type of way. Especially when you know a nigga from New York say kid. Oh boy, I felt every piece of that. I was like, ooh. He's like, let me talk, kid. Let me talk, B. Yo, I'm trying to tell you something, son. Listen to me, fam. I was like, oh, that fool New York is coming out right now.
I'm from Baltimore. I'm not from New York.
Just stop doing that. Yo, he don't say that shit. What you talking about?
But what I'm saying is that that's how I talk.
Oh, what?
That's how I talk.
Oh my god.
I talk.
Oh.
I'm in Texas. I've been all around the world. I've been all around the world. I come across a lot of people. That's how I talk. That's my hip hop lingo. But what I'm
That's
saying
it
is that
from the 90s? Damn.
that's how I talk. But somewhere that's how I talk.
Oh,
But what
it's
I'm saying
all
is
good,
that
man. It's all good. Look, I don't want. Look, don't call me kid. I don't want no problem.
what I'm saying, man. Look, this is Bree's show. I come on here respectful. Yeah, I don't mind talking shit like that. But Bree, I don't like you making fun of me as a black man because I'm calling me white, a different color, different race, because I say something against another black person that
But
offends
you don't
you.
hold the. I think what it really is that
God
you
damn, what
say
the fuck
stuff
I missed,
about
man?
you
Yeah.
say stuff about black people, but you don't have the same energy for white people. And sometimes
Talking about
you
white
come at
people.
and
We're
sometimes
not
And
you
you
talking
come
about
always
at
white
saying
people.
we're not talking about white people.
and sometimes you come at women, but you don't come at guys with the same energy.
We're not talking about that right now.
You
I'm just
don't, and
saying.
that's what you're always getting into it
That's
because
what always happens.
you always so strong on the women, and then when I be like, whoa, why is it always that? And then it's like,
Cool
now
Rod done called me a motherfucker. I know he had bitch waiting right here at the
He
back.
ain't say it though. He ain't say it though.
Like,
He ain't
That's
say
usually
it.
the
I
two
call you
piece
that?
combo.
He ain't
Why would
say
I
it
call you
though.
that? Why would I call you that?
Bree showed the
My man said that shit in his brain. Bitch.
Look at Christian being a shit starter.
Yeah.
Damn.
Don't
They
get
said show the pic.
look. Cool Rod, I respect you.
Show the
but
hey,
that
do
was
it.
just
Show the
that's
pic.
just how I feel.
No, don't
Show
show
the
the
pic.
pic.
You can show all you want. It doesn't represent me. I'm just saying
Don't show the
that. Damn,
pic.
yo.
Don't show the pic. Hey, I got a
Well,
pic for y'all.
it's her show.
I got a pic for y'all.
Don't do
Watch
that.
that.
Oh!
Don't do that. No, wait. I didn't say he called me a bitch. I said he called me a motherfucker. I said he probably had bitch at the back of his throat. I didn't say he called me a bitch. Look, I don't want no. I didn't say he called me a bitch.
They say he did not call you a bitch. Okay,
right.
so,
I don't know if she thought I said that he did. I didn't say he called me one. I said it probably was waiting at the back of the throat. That's all I said.
it's one thing podcast. It's man, you know this bitch keep coming.
Look, he's smiling. He's like, yeah.
Come here.
He's like, damn it. Damn, was that transparent? Fuck.
Come here.
I have to switch up my cuss
fucking
words.
You got a dog?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Oh yeah, you did tell me that.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Boy?
No shit, Jack Russell Terrier.
Them motherfuckers.
Oh yeah, that's the target dog.
They violent too. Shit, we can start a little fight.
She is not violent. No, she is not.
Oh, look at her looking.
She is not violent.
I'm ready to get me a Jack Russell. We going next week. We got a fight coming.
I do not condone dog fighting.
Cool Rock would say, "See, black people always trying to fight."
He is so cute. She is so cute, whatever it is. Look, before we get out of here, y'all know I always gotta do the clown of the week.
Okay.
So I ain't been on here last week, so I'm gonna bring it back. The clown of the week to me is 50 fucking cents.
Let's go.
Oh wow.
He's been doing way too much. You don't talk about nobody kids.
But
why would you talk about Lil' Kim's daughter like that?
Cause she started. She started.
But it don't matter. She didn't talk
Hey,
about no child, number
Bree,
one.
you had to clue me in. I'm lost. I don't know what
Number
happened.
two, like she said, like she's the most disrespected legend in the game for real. Like
She
they
might be.
disrespect her like she ain't paid the
I
way
mean,
for
it's
all
probably because
these
she
things.
paid money to let them do that stuff to her face, but
I mean, I
it's
get
like
that,
a
but
look.
that's still you gonna disrespect me or not respect me because of what I chose to do?
because what I look like,
Yeah, like it don't make
maybe,
sense.
yeah, I think that's how it works.
The picture he
Yo,
put
that
up.
nigga 50 always been a clown, yo. That
A
nigga
whole
50 always
clown.
been a clown to me, man.
A clown. He lived for that social media shit. I don't even know how he with that girl. Cause I can't be with no
She
man.
is bad. She is bad.
Yeah, I can't be with no man like that. It gives bitch.
Who
What
you
you
talking about,
mean?
Cuban?
You
Yeah.
said
She
you
is
know why?
that, but
Oh, no.
she was a reality chick. She was a reality star. So she into that reality shit. Like she was fucking with the nigga from Chicago Black Ink shit. She used to that
Oh,
shit.
for
So
real?
You saying you don't know why she with
yeah,
him? Women all day they don't want
No,
broke.
I said I
that
couldn't see.
British.
I mean,
They don't want a broke ass nigga, so of course she with him because he ain't a broke ass nigga.
that's true too. But I'm just saying, like certain shit
So
is just
No,
to
she
her,
was just tired of being in Chicago cold ass weather.
to her,
She was
to
tired of being in
Got out of there
Chicago
just in
cold
time for
ass
that
weather.
purge.
provide lifestyle that she wants.
I guess
Got out
he
of there just
was
in time.
playing.
So Lil Kim baby fathers, I guess put him on notice and say he
Mr.
better.
Paper.
But he ain't
Yeah,
really on no.
he said, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
But you know what, kid? I don't think he wants that smoke with 50 Cent, though. You know what
I
I'm saying?
don't
50
think
clapped
he do.
back at
I
him, but
don't
he
think
want that
so.
smoke with 50.
I mean,
he want
he
that smoke with
said,
50.
nigga, you's a bitch, your father's a bitch, your brother's a bitch, keep acting like this, and your son gonna be a bitch. Oh no, that was
Wait a minute, who said that?
Lil Kim said that.
Yeah,
Oh,
but I think Lil
wow.
Kim was talking about her ex-boyfriend, though, and 50 Cent took that and ran with it and said, yo, Nikki, she talking about your son, you know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
but
So
Lil Kim and 50 Cent they got beef anyway.
Since Magic Stick, since back from Magic Stick, yeah.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
forgot they was on that song.
I think he hit, and I think it just went wrong or whatever. You know what I
I
mean?
forgot he still was
really
on that song.
really go wrong for the simple fact when you got a beef for a person, you don't really nobody is really off limits. If I don't fucking like you, I don't like your fucking kids either.
Facts.
I don't grandmother. So that's
the funny shit about it is somebody said
the
something.
code, the code.
He don't even like you. You can't like you. That's because he don't even like his own son. So like he can go that low.
No, he don't like the first son. He like the second son.
he don't like.
I know he don't like.
He couldn't do. You
Yeah,
out
he got a little Mexican son.
No, but I'm saying the oldest boy is a lot with the baby mother, and she kind of turned the son against him, and y'all know that kind of stuff can happen.
How you know that?
That's what's been said. That's what's been said.
All right, somebody can say that, but that could be a whole.
But that boy said
she got her own.
His son came out.
His son is grown. You know, he ain't a child. He older.
But his son came out and said, "Yo, he tried to talk to him, yo, and he told him, fuck you, because you turned on me when you was a kid."
But she raised him.
The nigga was a kid. He listened to his mother. But if I'm telling you if a man telling you, if your son is telling you as a man now, like, yo, come talk to me, let me know what happened, and you still tell him, fuck you, then you a bitch.
That young man has dissed his father publicly. That young man has talked really crazy. And
y'all act like y'all ain't see the picture from last year when he was in the picture with the nigga that had something to do with 50 Cent getting shot.
Yeah, absolutely. I saw that.
Yeah, but you know what his son said. But his son said he didn't know who that was though.
He definitely knew.
No, that was McGriff.
That was this all sound like Power. This all sound like Power.
That's Gruff's son. That's Gruff's son.
This is Kanan in real life.
Yeah.
That's Gruff's son and shit.
Yeah.
That nigga Gruff's son took a picture with him.
Yeah.
But that nigga McGruff's son did say after that picture they became cool. He was doing that shit to be smart. So it wasn't like that nigga that your son just took the picture with him because he knew who he was. The nigga, the nigga that actually got your shot. Son took a picture with 50 Son, but he was doing that shit to be smart because they
Of
still
course.
beefing
Of
Yeah.
course.
for some reason. But
He,
he even came out and said, "Yo, like, nah, I never met that nigga until I seen him at that spot." And we said, "Fuck it," and yo just took a picture, thinking I was a fan because we know he 50 Son. And then when 50 Cent came out about that shit, like I never knew the nigga, acted the nigga and shit, but now they cool because your father a bitch. So
well, cool, Rod. Why did 50 move to Texas?
You know what, man? He said because the taxes in New York was kicking his ass. He said it's much cheaper. Yeah, you know they raise the tax in New York City. You make up a certain amount of money and stuff. Joe Biden was taxing niggas crazy. He moved down to Houston, got a little Branson thing going on there. So he likes it and stuff.
So he live in Houston. Okay.
Yeah, Houston. Yeah.
How you know that? You his friend?
he mad at Houston because your bitch is stripper.
She ain't no stripper.
You know him, Cool Bro, or you
No,
just
she
be
put it.
keeping up with his eye?
I just read.
No, that nigga put it out there. Though. I'm gonna take out for Cool Rod today. I'm gonna take out for Cool Rod today. He said that. He said that.
Shady. I just wanted to know because Cool Rod be having tea that I ain't never heard.
Oh,
so I just be wanting to know.
You know that nigga Cool Rod be. You know Cool Rod be in them.
You right. She could have been set up another picture. You right. Good catch, Conway.
Yeah, I mean, I caught that one. I caught that one and shit. Like, nah, let me slide in here real quick.
I'm gonna have to get some females in here because y'all be trying to take over, and I'm not having it.
Yeah, you gotta bring some of your ratchet friends.
I don't have no ratchet friends.
That's a debt. I mean,
I don't have no ratchet friends. We
all got ratchet friends.
We all
got ratchet friends.
We all got ratchet.
We used
and
to
if
be
you
ratchet.
don't have no ratchet friends, you probably the ratchet friend. So let that sizzle your spirit on my country Wayne shit. Because what we talking about?
No, we all grown now. We used to be ratchet.
Not all of us. We just older. Well, I wouldn't say we grown by far.
Christian said that's why he cool broad.
You know, I saw somebody had said the other day was like, we're all somebody's weird co-worker to somebody, and that shit just hit me different. Where I was just like, I would have never thought that someone would think of me as weird. Like, what could I fucking possibly do? I need you to say that one more. So, so it was crazy. Like just thinking on that perspective, I was like, damn, I guess we all are somebody's weird co-worker. You know what I mean? Like for whatever reason, it's fucking crazy.
Right.
Hey, speaking of co-workers, man, check it out. I used to work at Sears, right, in sales. Have you guys ever had anybody steal your lunch from you before?
No, but I heard somebody told me that.
Yeah, that shit will fuck you up. Someone stole my lunch. Yo, it was like someone stole your motherfucking car, damn near. I ain't gonna front. I was mad as a motherfucker. I went around the whole store. I said, yo, you return my motherfucking lunch, I'm going ham. And the manager came to me.
What was it?
Like, was it like a TV dinner lunch? Like it was a real lunch?
It was a bullshit ass tuna fish sandwich. Sandwich.
But listen, though,
I'd have hit him with the Miss Jerry from Martin.
But it puts you in a weird place when that happens because on one hand it's like weird adults.
Like, yo, who the fuck was? It's like who the fuck would steal someone's food? But that shit really happened.
All right,
man, that shit really happened. I kid you not.
Actually, I had a coworker who was deaf. Shorty was deaf and took my lunch, and put me in a weird spot because, like, nigga, I was hungry, but I'm like, I'm not about to be the nigga to go off on the deaf girl. But at the same time, like, she got me fucked up. She took my whole shit. So she came up to me like,
what's her name?
She came up to me and was like, my bad. I took your lunch. I heard you you saying shit about me, and you took my lunch. And I was
okay. Like, so she wasn't deaf. She was hard of hearing.
No, this bitch was deaf.
Well,
so
what's her name? Tasha.
I ain't gonna put Keondra's name out there. I'm just gonna say for real. She took my shit, and don't get me wrong. The story doesn't just end in a quagmire. Like she did pay me back and everything like that. But it put me in a fucked up spot because, like, at what point do I stop being a man, a grown up, a person, and I'm a little kid? You know what I mean? Because that shit will make you feel like That's gang signs, nigga. I ain't gonna lie. As big as I am, I ain't gonna lie to you. A nigga was about to cry because she took a piece of my fucking identity. At this point,
Jacob don't play about his meals. Jacob used to come to work with full course meals.
Did you have a note on it that said "do not eat"?
The note was that she didn't. The note was that she didn't pay for it. That was the note. The receipt that showed my money on it was the note.
That wasn't no note. No, that wasn't no note.
She was deaf, not blind. You feel me? So that's the shit that had me fucked up.
Check it
out. You should put your name on there.
You might have told everybody, "Hey, this my lunch. Don't fuck with it." She never heard that.
But she still
this don't fuck with that. It was open season. She probably
still shouldn't have to do that. If you know you didn't put no shit in that refrigerator.
No, yo, y'all niggas is dirty.
And she came up, and this is shit that fucked me up because the words that she first said out of her mouth just had me pissed off more. She was like, "I heard that you said something," so I was already fucked up. Like I was going to say, "Bitch, you ain't heard shit."
Right,
like, what are you talking about? But it fucked me up because I'm like, you know, and I'm trying to explain to her, but I don't speak sign language, so it was a big disconnect because I was going to tell her like.
In this quote-unquote conversation, did y'all text this or did you talk to her? Because she still didn't understand what the fuck
you know what?
I'm pretty sure when she saw my Native American tears come out my eye over that motherfucking dish, she knew what time it was.
Like on Glory.
Before we get off, right?
Because and the fucked up thing was this was when I was like trying to start losing weight, so I'm eating healthy choices.
So what was the food? What was the food?
Like,
what food was it?
Huh?
What was the food?
It was them dumbass healthy choices, Alfredo, chicken Alfredo shit, and they only about the size of a fucking debit card. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So she ate the food. She ate the food, or she gave it back to you. She ate it.
Oh, she scarfed it down, bro. She microwaved. She followed the instructions on the box. The only instruction she didn't follow was not to touch somebody else's shit. That was gangster to me. But she followed.
What wrote on the box? So how was she supposed to know that she wasn't supposed to eat that?
She said, "I thought this was community food."
That was community food at that point. You were supposed to put a note on it that say this is
She's like, you didn't put your name on this chair. I sat in this chair.
That's like me coming to your house and being like, "Oh yeah, this is my car right here. Let me take this shit." Like, yo, this ain't community cars. It ain't my car.
At this point, if my key's still in it, it's a community car.
Now that's a fact.
Once you put once you put that lunch in the community refrigerator, you basically was feeding whoever was hungry at that point.
I ain't gonna front, yo.
I'm going to heaven. I'm definitely going to heaven because the Bible said, "When I was hungry, did you feed me?" Yes, nigga, I definitely did. I did.
So 50 Cent is on your clown list because he said something about Lil' Kim, or he said something about Lil' Kim's child.
About her child.
Okay.
But she started talking about kids first. So once you
she can talk about his kid.
She can talk about with a diss track.
Once you open that door, you can't open that door and then say, "Oh, I can say something about yours," but you can't say.
I ain't see what she said.
Of course not, because he's a woman. You ain't trying.
No, I didn't see that.
That's why he jumped out there in defense.
You know what?
Ain't no man just gonna jump up and say "fuck your kid" for no reason.
Why would you just?
They don't do that.
50 Cent did.
50
Cent did.
For no reason. He always got to
50 do that.
No.
Yeah,
because
50,
it's 50. He would definitely
50
do that.
does that.
He would do that.
He would do. But what did she say? What did she say before, about his kids first?
She said something about Nicki kid.
No, she didn't.
She did, and that diss all the time.
Okay, so she's on a Megan.
What diss? She dropped a new song.
She on a Megan Thee Stallion playing.
She got a new song.
Yeah,
yes. She's on a Megan Thee Stallion playing.
Hey, yo, he ain't gonna say it too many times.
So what did she say?
He ain't say nothing because that shit ain't get settled yet. Because he wanted to say something, but that shit ain't get settled yet, so he couldn't speak on it.
My thing
but
is,
I'm just saying, what did she?
Childish. All of y'all bitches is old as fuck. All of that beef.
Yo, no one. Yo, what did she say?
Nothing. She was not talking about Nikki.
Hey, yo, so now y'all nigga what she said?
My thing is, and I don't give a fuck. Those bars be doing too much or whatever the fuck they call themselves.
So here's what it is
no,
that
I never seen a bunch
hold
of
on. Hey, Diamond.
So they saying, okay, so
you telling me the internet police?
Lil Kim, this is what they alleging. Lil Kim was dissing Nicki Minaj's son on the Plan B remix, and 50 Cent jumped in that.
What did she say? What was the line?
She said, your son's a bitch. You gonna be a bitch. Like a lot of bitch words.
Right.
You know how many people got sons?
Yeah, but
she wasn't talking to Nikki.
I think the reason why
ex-boyfriend.
The internet is crazy, my nigga.
No, I'm saying Nikki always called people my sons, just my sons.
You know, that's too much. Number one. Number two, y'all ride too hard for a motherfucker that don't even know y'all exist. Like all that shit and the people and the spectators saying shit and all, like it's too much. It's childish as fuck. That's why I don't find only celebrities. Well,
if we want to keep it,
Tory Lanez and Chris Brown.
I just thought the only reason why Tory Lanez ain't saying
if we gonna, she like them beaters.
Yes.
She like them beaters. Hey yo, only person, yo, like, let's keep it a buck, yo. Like, Lil Kim was saying, bitches was her before Nicki's, but I'm just confused on how they get that shit. Like, yo,
What happened?
I don't know.
Cut out.
Somebody went to Diamond.
Somebody internet just went loose.
It was his. All right,
listen to the song now.
Right. I got the YouTube home screen. What happened?
Yeah, what happened?
Yeah, that's because Diamond kept the motherfucking Allen Iverson sleeves on.
I told him he was
Yo, wasn't ready for that.
They remind me of y'all remember
that nigga gonna say he was hooping at
it. He had the fake muscle.
Hooping before this.
Diamond got the
split the bitches up.
When he wanted to be a bodybuilder, he got the fake muscle on.
You want to know why he came fresh out the court?
And then his internet went out again. Man.
Yo came back ready for him too.
Yo, he was ready.
James. I thought you said you couldn't come on here tonight. You
always I see him in the comments. You
always want to come on when we ready to hop off.
He probably got some shit to say, and then you got Cool Rod on here, so he probably want to talk to him for a sec.
Oh Lord,
that'll be a nice match.
That would be interesting.
Tell him hop on, Diamond. He listen to you.
No, because he gonna try to get Cool Rod to ride a fucking bike down Drew Hill Park. We already know we don't belong down that bitch riding bikes.
Ew. At the fuck off.
Pennsylvania Avenue with skates on.
He DM'd me like, come to Shake and Bake. And he said,
that's still popping.
His skate.
No, it's still popping.
So like Skateland been doing numbers like, especially like the last summer and everything. And then somebody was like, oh yeah, Shake and Bake is opening back up, and I ain't paying no mind. And then I think like 2-3 weeks I was going down there, people was like, no, I'm going back to Shake and Bake. I was like, damn, they back up? I was like, yeah, that shit lit. I was like, no, I mean for skating. They were like, yeah. I was like, oh.
Y'all had to make sure what he was talking about.
Yeah. Like, are we talking about the same shit? I know they got hands down there. I'm talking about skates, feet. What are y'all talking about? They were like, yeah, we go skating. I was like,
that is hilarious.
I'm gonna stay where it's safe.
Had a basement to it. Is that true? Shake and Bake has a basement. Shake and Bake.
I don't know. I ain't been down. I ain't been down there since I lost like 4 or 5 family
Shake and Bake always had the basement.
Yeah, because the bowling alley.
Shake and Bake always had the basement. That's where the bowling alley was at.
I know that. I never.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they did have.
That's
Nigga, that's how long. Like I
They
lost
fixed
4
all
or
that.
5
They
family
did
members
fix
down
all
there.
that shit up though.
Like they ain't get killed. I mean,
They
like I
did,
lost
man.
them. I don't know what the fuck.
Like they
happened.
still in there, and you.
Yeah, for all I know, they may have added on to it. I don't know what the fuck they doing.
Yo, this
I miss
nigga
it. If
play
y'all
way
seen them,
too
contact
much,
me.
yo.
I miss it.
I was ready to say
I told
condolences
y'all.
and shit too,
Yo,
yo.
you need to get some of them jokes to Ti.
I'll take my
Just-
condolences to this nigga, man.
I'm just saying though, like one of them, like he, he's like real special, and I just, he's got a special place in my heart. He probably got a beard now. I ain't seen him, but
So do
yeah.
you lunch to work?
That nigga probably down there hitting the bird flu. Yo,
Before
it looked nice in there now.
Say it again, Avery.
Do you still take lunch to work, or you order your shit when it's time to eat?
No, I had to start earning more money, nigga. I just buy the shit at work now. Fuck that. I need.
Hey, that one situation taught you a lesson.
I ain't gonna lie, yo. When a nigga fuck, and cool, yo, you tell me. When a nigga fuck with your food, yo, like for real, it just make you feel like a victim. Like I started just to keep the bill to make sure like that shit don't happen again. I was like, let me just.
But you know what, man? The thing about it when it happened, I was pissed
My
off.
man chose violence.
But you know what? But then they returned the food. And I kid you not, I felt sorry. I mean, I never knew who did it, but I felt sorry for that person because I'm like, to steal someone's food, you gotta be really hungry. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's wrong, but I kind of felt sorry for him. I kid you not, for real. I felt sorry for him.
You're a better nigga than me.
Not about hungry.
Way
like
better.
Cut that day.
Say it again.
They might have just like how your tuna sandwich.
I'm gonna keep it about a nigga.
Yo,
you put Old Bay in your tuna. Yo, looked it up.
So they just left.
Yeah.
Yo had Mrs. Dash in his tuna.
They took the whole.
Oh, he put bull egg in his tuna.
Oh my! Is that on wheat bread?
Ooh,
hell yeah!
He got real celery. Damn.
Right with the toasted bread.
We all know how to make a dope ass tuna fish sandwich, yo.
Yeah,
all right.
Put that bull egg in there, baby. Woo!
Talk about it.
Yeah.
With them onions, up real fine.
The only problem in the situation was they ate both pieces instead of one. Because if he would have went there and half of the sandwich was dead, they left.
Right.
That's what
man. They took the whole bag. They took the whole joint.
They fucking opened the chips, and he probably had a.
They took his Capri Sun. Damn. Oh,
everything.
That was the
problem. I was like.
And
you done had a lunch that was for that. Like yo had the tuna fish sandwich, yo had the chips, he had like a granola bar and a Powerade, and they was like,
jackpot. They was like jackpot.
Hey, in the new bag, he had the.
That was a lick.
It was a lunchtime.
They probably said we got a lick here.
No.
I can't.
No, that shit happened to me one time. Nigga took my.
Yes. I appreciate y'all.
Had a double knot in the bag.
Not a double knot. That was cool. Rod saying, like, touch my shit, pulling that shit tight, like
my shit was in a paper.
Pressed the out of it and
paper
everything.
Bag, man.
He had the bread piece and wrapped that bitch around too. They still got it.
This nigga said.
Facts.
They sent him with the bag. They said, "Oh, he think he better than everybody in here." I got
man. They got me.
And the motherfucker that took the lunch, they had some prior issues before they got to that situation. They probably seen him. Yeah, like, let me get some of that. No, motherfucker, you should have brought your own lunch. They said, I catch his bag in there.
They left a note. They left a chalk outline where the sandwich would have been, and the note that said, "If you're reading this, it's too late." There we go.
And on that note, we are out of here. I appreciate everybody who come on here, who join the show, who watch the show, who comment on the show, who share the show. Cool, bro. I don't want no smoke with you. I do want to apologize because I am real. I do want to apologize if I offended you. I don't want nobody to feel like, you feel me, I bring them on here. Make them feel no type of way. Because I like Cool Bro. Y'all know I tell y'all, I like Cool Bro. I like when he come on here. I like his opinion.
Hey,
I like
Diamond.
the shit. Yeah, even if I don't agree with it, I like a challenge because it makes a good show. I don't want everybody to be like, "Oh yeah, Bree, I agree with you," because what the fuck is we gonna talk about? So
Play the
yeah, cool,
violin, Diamond.
huh?
I don't have him ready.
Told Diamond play the violin real quick.
You know what? Not the violin.
Diamond, real quick, you guys hear about the family in Cecil County? It was 5 people dead in Cecil County, a family of 5.
No, but I did hear about the man who chopped his baby mother head off in the middle of the street.
Hear about that shit.
Yeah.
I ain't hear about that.
Yeah, I heard about that.
I
Y'all
want to say,
niggas did though, Cecil County.
I want to say thank y'all. It was nice meeting y'all, man. Thanks,
yes,
Big
Jacob.
Bree.
I appreciate you for taking your time out coming on here.
Definitely.
Yes.
Yeah, it was
nice man.
That was that murder. It was a murder suicide in Cecil County. Yeah.
I thought so.
Wow.
I thought
All right, so
Dang.
y'all can find me on Instagram at What's Up Bree. You can also follow my mobile bartender Instagram is Big Breeze Mobile Bartender. And if y'all want to shout y'all social media out, feel free to. If not,
I just want y'all to follow my girl, What's Up Bree, and everything like that. I just want to thank everybody for just listening to me tonight and everything. I appreciate you having me, and if you got glasses and red hair, you're a real one. You know what I mean? Like, that's just how I go.
Now you put the camera on me.
That's how it is. I want to thank my mom and shit. She.
Hey yo, bye, Jacob.
Thank God. I want to thank niggas who don't like me and bitches who won't date me. Y'all all right, y'all.
I cannot. Look, Conway, like, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, you can catch me on Instagram at I am DJ Koolrod. That is IAMDJKOOLROD. I am DJ Koolrod on Instagram. And also, I hope that Baltimore gets better with the water. And Little Italy, you know what I'm saying, the murders down there. And also bring the feds to Baltimore and help them out. So I hope that Baltimore gets better because I'm from there.
And niggas been getting killed down Moles all the time.
And Koolrod, let them know it's not in a public library. They is your records in the back, and you the
only. These records are for sampling only. These are old 80s, 90s records for sampling only.
People think you're in the public library and shit. Let them know that you're.
Well, I mean, the library, I have books over here. The books over on this side right here. So these are records over here. All my source magazines and books I read are behind me. I mean, right in there. So
out the crate and see what your DJ skills like.
Oh, man, you can catch me. But I'm digital now. I'm doing this is analog. I'm digital now and stuff. So
just blow the dust.
I do a little something.
You can catch me.
Go ahead, Conway. You want the people to
follow you? The only thing I want to say, yo, I did people, man. TALKTOOEMCON, and I make rugs at ANIZ Rugs by Conway. You feel me?
You make like real life rugs?
Yeah, on real shit. You want to see one real quick?
Yeah.
That's alpaca, motherfucker.
You make them from scratch, like real life?
Yeah. Yeah. Look.
Oh yeah, that's lit.
Oh, okay.
So do you got like a website or Instagram for that?
Yeah, I'm building my website now. And I got an Instagram, but it's just my mother name backwards. But see, I get busy. Yeah. I got friends all over this bitch.
Okay. We like business.
It's ANIZ. It's Zena backwards Rugs by Conway on Instagram.
Okay.
You drive trucks during the day and you make rugs at night.
So business in the front and party in the back.
Fact.
That's what's up. That's very creative. That's talented.
That's what's up.
So do you do like real like pictures of people, or it's just like cartoons and stuff like that?
No, I do all that.
Oh wow, that yeah.
I do. I just did this little ice cube. I did a 6 feet by 4 feet ice cube for this dude that I know from Cali.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to check you out on Instagram.
Fuck with me.
All right. Anybody else want to plug anything before we get out of here?
You can find me on People You May Know. So when I
know
pop,
what?
because y'all not already seen it on People You May Know.
People You May Know on Facebook. That's funny.
I can't. Yes,
Yeah.
I enjoyed though.
Yeah, this is fun. I'm at the Diamond K show, and I'm going to go shoot some hoops for real.
Yeah, you already.
That's what it looks like.
For real. I am for real. I am.
Yo, you sat here for 2 hours with that shit compressing your elbow, nigga.
Yeah.
His feet probably swollen. all the blood rushing down.
That nigga, your feet look like you got high blood pressure right now, yo.
Let me see your hands, Diamond. Let me see your hands. Can you feel your fingertips?
Of course. Of course.
Good night, y'all. I'm done.
Fuck no.
Y'all are hilarious.
That nigga down Drew Hill Park right now.
Visit onfiretv.com for live top stories, breaking news, and original shows.